You're cruising on a motorcycle through another dimension and time. A dimension not only of beer and rock and roll, but of twisted minds and sexy women. A wild journey of crazy imagination that has no boundaries. There's a warning, a sign up ahead. Your next stop.
All right. It's another rainy Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers for JJ.
Cheers.
All right. Here you go, guys.
Coop.
We are rationing out our tequila today since
Blanco.
we don't have much left.
Was that the stuff that I brought last time?
I think it is. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I don't know where the hell all of it went, but someone's been
It's good.
sneaking into the stash.
Yeah. That's all right. What do you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. You sit there and complain all you want, but it doesn't change things. So we've already got people
for a good
that,
purpose.
right?
Yep.
We got people chiming in already. So we got Sean Bumper McGuire, man. How you enjoying that polar vortex, Sean? It is. Some of the parts there are 50 fucking degrees below zero.
Where's that at?
How do you up in the north Midwest?
Oh, like Chicago and
Chicago
Illinois.
and shit. Yeah,
Everywhere except for California.
a little bit above my sister's in
That's
Madison, so it's
insane.
down like 20 below.
Fuck that.
What temperature does it have to be to have dry ice?
That's frozen carbon dioxide.
That's different, yeah.
I'm just saying, but I mean,
think
what
it's
is
like-
the temperature of dry ice?
Probably 20 or 30 below.
Okay, so
Just guessing though. I don't
so-
know. Let me look it up.
so dry ice. If you hold it in your hand, it's going to burn your hand, right? So it's so cold. So I mean, think about that.
And don't put it in your cooler when you're going camping. It'll freeze everything.
Yeah.
Does it really?
I thought I was smart. One time we put 3 packs of it in. We're like, oh, this is going to keep it cold all weekend. It just froze everything solid.
Yeah, no.
Like super frozen. The buffalo like roast that we were going to cook was just rock fucking hard. So it had to thaw out for a day and a half.
Yeah, roast. It takes a minute to thaw that shit out. I mean, I do. Cause on my meal portion, I just did a pork shoulder. Yeah, I had to set that sumbitch out for 2 days before it finally got thawed in the center of it. You know, but yeah, so that's just too goddamn cold. And then I mean, when I see people, I mean, I still wear shorts. I'll still wear like my uniform at the shop. It's cold, but I wear shorts. I mean, it's not that cold. But you got people that are like. There's actually a picture of this guy, and he takes hot water, and he throws it in the air, and it freezes instantly.
Oh,
I mean, hot water.
I was way off.
What was it?
It's minus 109 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay, well then maybe not. Then
Or it's
okay.
minus 78.5 Celsius.
Yeah.
Okay, well they're close then. 50 degrees below.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think he needs to go up a little bit. I could barely hear him.
Yeah, I can barely hear you too, JJ.
How's this?
There you
It
go.
might be
better.
the microphone is so freaking low. It's like somebody's really short in here.
Don't know.
Well, it's definitely not Bernie. Bernard is he's a big boy. He's what 6'2"?
Probably.
So that ain't him.
He's like all leaning over on the mic, probably.
So yeah, I'm glad we live in Southern California. I can deal with the rain. I like the rain. It's nice. We need it. Scott was saying earlier he fuck the rain.
I don't like it because it's the drivers out here are just stupid and they don't know how to drive in the rain, and it sucks to work in the rain. Like when I get a job that I have to go out to my van and cut wood or do something or look for a part, and it's like I got to pull the parts bin out and go through it. When it's raining, it just sucks. Just saying. That's my bitch.
Get
about
yourself like one of the a pop-up like I have.
it. Pop up.
I mean, well, for track days, yeah, a pop-up.
Like an easy up.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
put it
gonna
outside
Set
your
that
van.
out in front of a customer's house.
That's more work.
Well, it's more space too. Those pop-ups take up a lot of room. I already have like.
No, you can get
appliances
small
and
ones.
shit
Mine is a 10x10, but you can get.
They have
you
8x8s.
Yeah.
Ah.
I think
Or they have this new invention called an umbrella.
You get yourself a one of those what are those? The sunbrellas, like people have over their.
Parasol.
Yeah, parasol.
Oh wait, you're talking about like a patio umbrella?
Yeah, patio umbrella.
It's still a pain in the ass.
They
It's gonna roll a
should
plastic.
just put a Bluetooth speaker in an umbrella.
Like a giant umbrella.
That would be cool.
We're just trying to help you stay dry.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Why you got to keep complaining?
I know, huh? We're just
Yep.
we care about you.
Do you?
We love you, Scott.
They actually
We're
have.
thinking about you.
We have a system at work. It plugs into your tow receiver and it mounts one of those patio umbrellas, so you can just put that right on the back of your truck.
Yeah.
If it's high winds, don't do it. It's just gonna mess it up. Not your
Oh,
truck.
shit.
You'll just lose the umbrella.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was up in Adelano on Saturday morning to go teach the motorcycle safety course, and man, 50-mile-per-hour winds and the rain.
Damn.
Dude, the rain was just coming down. My boss calls me. He's like going, Zig, I just put up in front of the stadium, and he's like going, hey, Zig, we're not running today.
You think?
Yeah. But, I mean, we need it. I mean, if you, especially if you go up to, like, Big Bear or something like that. And people think that it's a lack of rain. No, it's because everyone's sucking the all the new residents, and now they're feeding off the lake. They're sucking it dry. So, stop the whole global warming bullshit.
It's actually both.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, the
okay, I'm gonna agree
population's
with that, a
been
little bit of
steadily
both.
increasing.
So the new residents suck.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, stop. Well, I mean, if
That's
you
a
go to
typical California mentality.
Well,
They
but-
hate outsiders.
But think
Right.
about it. Like Tahoe, me and my boys went up there 2 years ago. And now on the Nevada side and the California side are two different entities. You go on the Nevada side, dude, and you're cruising along the lake. It's just there's a house, and then it's like you go for like a quarter mile, and there might be another house. You go on the California side, dude, it is like L.A.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, why?
Ew.
Really? You're just like
Taxes are
saturated.
cheaper in Nevada.
Well, see, Nevada,
Probably.
they're not allowing people to. They don't want. They want the Nevada side looking nice and pristine.
Those
That people
dicks.
go up there for.
You can definitely tell by the roads when you cross into California.
Yes, you
You're
can.
driving all smooth, and then here comes California.
Right.
Yeah.
Just all
Butt
chewed
sauce.
up. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, Scott and Henry.
Cocksucker.
So
Go fuck yourself,
you
ahead,
have to say
already.
nothing.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't seen a Super Bowl that was like. Well, I'm gonna give the Rams defensive line
Yeah.
credit, but I haven't seen such a horrible scoring game since the last time the Raiders were in the Super Bowl. They just absolutely worked their ass off, got up to the Super Bowl, and then just like sucked donkey dick the entire time. We're like going, dude, I would literally halftime. I'm like, oh man, I hope they make a touchdown.
Yeah. It was.
Can they just do something?
Such blue balls,
It was horrible. Yeah.
not one
I mean,
touchdown.
now my thing is that I think that
There were still some bad calls, though.
Oh God, here we go again.
No, there were bad calls.
there were a couple.
Weren't
bad
you the one that
calls.
was bitching about the Saints, bitching about bad
Yes.
calls, and now that you lost, you're gonna be like, oh,
No,
bad
it's not.
calls.
It's not the same thing, though. There was only a few
Yeah.
fouls in this game, so it wasn't like an over. There wasn't a lot of flags in this game, so it wasn't that.
Super Bowl lame.
Yeah, but there was some bad calls, and whatever. It is what it is. They just their offense didn't show up, and that's basically why they lost.
And it's crazy. I mean, you worked so hard all season, man. You get to the game.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just. I was like I was sitting there with Chuck and.
Well, they wouldn't run the
Faith-
fucking ball either. It's like run the goddamn ball, put Gurley in there, and they had Anderson in there, and it was like, why are you fucking putting him in there? This is the game you need him in there to run. So if he doesn't make the first one, keep him in, keep running the ball.
That's too predictable.
They kept doing a passing game, and I'm like, going, dude, hand the ball off.
No, because they expected them to pass. They should have ran the ball more.
They should.
They probably would have had a whole different outcome.
Yeah, I
Should have
agree.
just got a touchdown.
Yeah, yeah, that would have helped too.
At least one.
Yeah,
At least
Fucking points.
one.
Ouch.
Just one touchdown.
that was crazy.
Ouch.
yeah,
would've been
I'm
great.
glad I didn't
It's a
go.
retarded number.
I was at my bass player Chuck's house with Fabian Mendoza, the new drummer for Fire on the Cylinders, and we're just sitting there. Well, actually, I don't think Fabian's much of a football fan, But Chuck, he just wanted to jam. So like, they just kept on sitting there on the side. They just talking music. But I'm like, I'm watching this game, man. I'm going to watch this game. And I'm like, oh, shit. We should have just jammed.
Oh, did you see Chuck's band play Saturday night?
No, I did not.
Ah, damn. I was heading that way, but they had already played, and the last band was on, and it was, I don't know what their name was, but...
No, Otsko had a... well, they played with Fire No Cylinders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I missed all of them. I got there too late. The band that was playing last was the one that I didn't want to see.
Oh, well, Chuck's
It
band...
was like California punk sound. Like, they mixed it up. They had some punk bands, or punkish, some popish bands, and then some metal bands. Looked like a good show, but I went to the wrong place first.
Well, Beyond Retaliation went on first. They went on 8.
Ah, nice.
So it's a good thing because Otsko took me out for my birthday. And
How many birthdays do you have, dude?
I only had one, but she could have took me out
milking that birthday
prior.
It's my birthday year.
No, you noticed that I did not. I took my birth date off of Facebook. I don't want 100. I mean, it's not that I'm ungrateful. I just don't want 100 people saying happy birthday. It's like I'm 52.
It is
years
annoying.
Old. It's. I think you really stop celebrating your birthday after 30.
Unless you're a drunk.
Up to you throughout your 20s, you're enjoying it, but then you get 30, you're like, oh, okay, well,
It's still an excuse to get drunk.
oh, I can find all kinds of excuses to get drunk.
Yeah.
That's just oh, there's a ball of vodka right there.
Oh, God. Why didn't anybody tell me?
But so she took me out. I says, hey, you want to go to see Beer Retaliation and Fire No Cylinders? She's like, oh no, I just want to go home and fuck. I'm like, okay, okay. So that's what we did.
We need a Quagmire sound effect on here.
We do.
All right.
Oh, see, Tato does it perfectly.
Giggity.
Look, he did sound just like him, huh?
Yep.
Fucking Tato.
I got a
man.
million voices, man. I belong on the radio.
Damn. Do an Arnie.
Arnold,
Yeah.
get to the chopper. Hey, Pancho. First you drop the 6 of us in the meat grinder. Nah, I fucked that one over. I can fuck up Arnold pretty good, too.
All 6 of us in the meat grinder.
What happened to you, Dylan?
Do an Irish.
That fucking Conor McGregor, fuck you and fuck you, and I'm gonna get fucking drunk, and fuck you, UFC, and I'll do whatever the fuck I want. Fuck you!
You want to learn how to speak?
Buy my whiskey.
You want to learn how to speak Irish real quick?
Awesome.
I have a very simple process. Repeat these words: whale, oil,
Whale,
oil,
oil,
beef,
beef,
hooked.
hooked.
Yeah. Now
Well,
say it.
oil, beef hooked.
Yeah. Well, oil, beef, hooked.
Well, I be fucked.
I'll be
Cars, man.
Now you know how to speak Irish.
There you go.
My favorite is Snatch, though.
Holy
Brad
fuck.
Pitt. He's freaking awesome in that shit.
He did that movie really, really well.
Man.
That
Yeah,
was
I lived
awesome.
a lot of that, too. When you do it with the subtitles, it's all question marks
Well,
on some of them.
he stayed. He lived with like these like a gypsy deal. He lived with them for like 6 months or something like that
Fuck, that makes a lot
to
of sense.
nail it down. He's a great character actor.
The fire, the fucking favorite. It's a periwinkle blue, man. Do I make myself clear, boys? Yeah.
Oh my, that's too funny.
Just random.
It did, huh? It's still mad at me for bringing up the fucking Rams.
Yeah, he is.
I'm just curious.
Worst Super Bowl ever.
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
No, I still say that the worst Super Bowl was when the last time the Raiders were in it. That was bad.
Well, that was
Wasn't
the
that
Raiders.
Wasn't that the last time the Raiders? That was the Butt Bowl, wasn't it?
Wasn't that like not that long
Like
ago?
the Pirate Butt Bowl is 2
No,
Pirate
that was
teams.
like fuck. That was like 10
10
years ago.
Okay.
The Raiders have been in there since.
Shout out to come
Well,
on, man.
well, then that was the last.
Can't even.
Were they ever
snore.
there before that? No.
I have
No,
not.
actually, I think
Who
they
cares?
were. Like
They were.
in the
They have
40s.
a Super Bowl ring.
They do?
I think one. I think they have one, right? Am I not mistaken?
I don't know.
What
They
about
always talk about the
Rams?
championship
What's their history
rings.
besides this game? Have they been there before?
That's a good
They've been
question.
there-
Look it up.
They've been there 2 other times, and they did win in 2000.
Yeah, I think that's what it was.
They beat the Titans, yeah.
That's when they were the St. Louis Rams.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
But
I was going to say that long ago. Like, that seems like it's close, too.
right.
I'm just old.
Shout
10 years ago is recent.
out for my
that was
for my
17
buddy,
years ago.
for my buddy Robert, shouting out from Arizona. And let me see, what does Sean say? He says, "Oh, so Sean said, see, Sean's tired of that polar vortex, so he's going to bring his bike down." There you go. That's the way to do it. Oh,
Oh, Tiff.
the mail lady's chimed in.
Hello.
Oh, see, she said happy belated birthday, man. Watch the thing light up.
Wasn't that like last year, your fucking birthday?
No, it's January 30th.
Was it? Really? Oh, okay.
No,
I
he
remember
was
you
just
like
talking about
bitching
it
and
for
talking
6
about it
months.
for exactly. It's like a constant conversation. My birthday. How old am I? I don't know. Oh,
When did I
forgot.
talk about my birthday? I
You were-
haven't. Because I've been trying to
You
hide it.
didn't even know how old you were. You thought you were
No,
51.
that was we
Really
talked,
do.
that was like fucking
I'm gonna be
3 weeks
51.
ago. That was like 3 or 4 weeks ago. Because it was
Oh, I'm
we were
actually
talking about
52.
Thanksgiving when my son was telling me I was 51. I'm like, no, I'm 50. And that was back in fucking November. The hell?
Exactly.
That's just stuck in your head.
Well,
God damn. Man.
It's a
This
birthday.
fucking guy, right? Oh, I don't fucking celebrate that shit anymore. Fucking 52. Fuck it.
I don't know, if I got the kind of action you were getting on every birthday, I'd be talking about it all the time, too.
Oh, hey. Hey. What's up, Muffin?
I just get shit-faced on my birthday.
Yeah. Almost 9 years, man, and my girl really just turns me on still.
as they should.
Yeah.
Giggity. All right.
I think it's fucked up when you put the ring on the finger. Then all of a sudden it's like, all of a sudden, I don't want to.
That's what I was saying. I was like, it kind of changes the mood, but whatever, you know.
I mean, really?
If people make it work, I mean, my buddy has been married to his wife for, God, they've been together since we were in like high school. Like they've been together since high school, and they still have a great relationship. They're great together.
That's
Danny and Holly.
Yep.
They're
awesome.
That's a lot of
They have a
work.
great relationship.
Well,
It's like-
I guess it could be a lot of work, or it might not be. But you got to change things up. I'm guessing. Like date nights are good. Oh, see, it got very quiet all of a
this the
sudden.
date clinic?
I said date nights are good,
exactly.
and then all of a sudden it got really super fucking quiet. Because all I know is that 3 of us have girlfriends and one of us doesn't.
I play a lot of Sublime songs. All I think of is date rape every time Regan talks about date. Date rape.
If it wasn't
Not that
for
long,
date
too, it's
rape,
just-
I'll never get laid.
It's just forever stuck in my head.
So speaking of Sublime, actually, Tato,
Yes.
you are going this weekend, Friday. Your band is opening for Sublime.
Yes, Sublime with Rome, and up in Humboldt of all places, and perfect place. We're playing at a tattoo festival.
Yeah, we were supposed to play that one last year, but it got like shut down.
They knew you were coming.
I don't know.
Freaking Scott.
Oh, that was Scott.
Fucking Scott McLaughlin.
I don't even smoke.
Let's shut
It's
it
like,
down.
what the fuck? No, they hit us up last year, the Crowley band, and we're like, yeah, you guys are playing this date and blah blah blah. I'm like, okay.
Then they
Yeah,
found out
fuck
nobody
up
in the
with
Crowley band smoked weed, and so they canceled it. That's what happened. So anyway, yeah, we're
Why do you have this thing flipping me off all fucking night?
That's the way it should be.
but yeah, we're really excited about this. It's a freaking huge show, man. I'm just so pumped about it. It's awesome. Opening for Sublime finally after
Just-
doing covers for so many years.
You know, I
and
think
tributes.
I think Sublime was. I seen more stickers in the back of people's windows when Sublime had first came out, and I'm like, going Sublime. I had no idea what it was, really. And then I forget where I was at. I think I was doing a gig with Bellevue, and this guy had a Sublime. He was playing, the music, and I asked him. I says, what is Sublime? And he goes, it's the band you're listening to right now. I'm like, oh shit, that's Sublime. And I was like, oh, they're a great fucking band.
Yeah, it's like.
But I didn't get into them until after the singer died.
Well, they just blew up after that. I mean, they got mainstream after that. But there's so many hardcore fans that know all the old shit, and it's like we were talking about earlier. It's Sublime's like a cult. It's not just a band. It's like you mentioned the word Sublime itself. It has a powerful resonance to it. You know,
Right. Kind of like
And,
what is it?
Even though there's only one original member that we're playing with, the bass player Eric, and whatever drummer. I think it's the Tribal Seeds drummer. I don't know his name, but it's Rome, the one guy from Sublime, drummer.
Well,
it's so awesome though. I love it.
I think a lot of bands that have been around for decades, you gotta have at least one original member. I think a lot of bands there is only one original
Usually
member.
it's the founding member because he chooses who comes and goes, basically. Like all the bands that we know, people have like gone through a bunch of people. I look at some of the videos from the bands we've had on. If there's like an older video, I'm like, who's that?
Yeah.
Well, we were supposed to have.
And the singers move around like sluts.
Yeah, people have a tendency to lose singers. Well, Fabian Mendoza was hopefully going to be here today. I was chilling out with him yesterday at Chuck's house, but he's got this gig this weekend. He's got to learn a complete set by this weekend.
Been there.
I have to do my homework. He's like, yeah, I'd love to be there, man, but I got to do my homework. I'm like, I understand,
It's what good drummers do.
right? And then because you're going to be traveling because you're gigging on Thursday
Right.
at San Manuel.
That's gonna be a motherfucker. So yeah, Thursday we got San Manuel at Rock and Brews, and that gig gets over with about 11 o'clock, and then we guys got to jump in the van and haul ass all the way up to Humboldt. That's a good. If you don't stop, it's like 12 hours.
That's a good drive.
So we're gonna be swapping out sleeping and driving and smoking bowls. Well, I'll be smoking bowls.
Restock once you're there.
Damn right, I'll be smoking bowls.
Yeah. That's a long ass drive. Yeah. Northern Cal, it's like, yeah, it's nothing to look at either. It just put almond fields everywhere.
No, there's a lot to look at up there.
Yeah.
Well, we go up the 101, so we go through the Redwoods a lot. So
hell yeah.
We go up, we cut across, we go up the 5 and we cut across and go underneath we hit the,
Oh, so you
go around San Francisco.
closer
on
to the coast. Yeah.
We usually do that. We might take a different route this time, depending on, the times. But our singer's mom lives up in Guerneville, which is about an hour north of San Fran. I mentioned this before. So she lives in a really beautiful place.
Yeah, Northern California is like, there's some areas that are really nice up there, like Shasta and...
Yeah. That's where this casino's at. It's basically at the base of Shasta.
Yeah,
on
it's
the
nice up
west side of it.
Ah, cool.
Blue Lake Casino, if I forgot to mention it. But
Well, that's not 12 hours of that. That's not that far. To
it's-
Shasta?
With all the...
No, that's about 10 hours.
Well, if you're just freaking trucking, but...
10 hours from here, but...
Is the rain... Is it raining up there, too?
I have no idea. That's another thing you're going to have to contend with this. If
Oh,
there's
yeah.
closures...
all the conditions, all
probably
the
is gonna
key
be.
breaks, gas station stops.
Do you go
eating.
through the grapevine too, right?
By the time you get 5 people in a van, it's about 2 hours longer than, unless you just
True.
bolt,
Oh, yeah.
which we've done.
Piss in a bottle.
Yeah, pretty much. Unless your bass player is drinking coffee the whole time and nonstop talking, going, "Hey, you need to pee. Come on. You need to put a live and pee."
Tell them to get a fucking
sounds like
empty
your singing
Gatorade
voice.
bottle, man. That works.
Yeah.
Put in your backpack. It's crucial.
Oh, jeez.
Dude, the cleaning lady's already out there, man. I
Is
walking
she?
inside the bathroom, man, and she was just walking into the ladies' restroom.
So,
I wanted to.
Little dinky.
Next time I go, I'm going to take a picture with her, so that way people don't know I'm making this shit up, man. I don't know what it is. The timing between me and her are impeccable.
You should hide this thing in there.
right?
like, what the fuck? Oh, dude,
That's too funny, man.
It sounds a little like this.
Is she hot?
Ah, she's an older lady. You know what I mean? She's not as hot as my girlfriend.
Is she Hispanic, Oriental?
She's Hispanic, yeah. You know?
It's a cleaning lady.
So is she hot?
No,
No,
just said she's older.
no.
not as. Oh, I mean, I don't want to diss anybody. You know what I mean? But if you want to go out there, Tato, you
Actually, I
know,
got to pee in a minute. I might have
there
to catch
you
her.
go.
I'm good with cleaning ladies.
There you go. So you never know.
I just need to make an ass out of myself every time I run into him too. I'll fart like freaking big in front of the van. There's a clean lady behind me. That happened at the casino one
Well,
time.
it's okay because when you go out there, when you go to the restroom, man, maybe she'll walk in on you. It's like her thing. The time she's walked, and she has no mercy. She doesn't walk in and be like going, oh, okay, excuse me, and she walked back out. No, she walks in when I'm in there and I'm taking a leak, and she just starts cleaning.
Just trucks it.
Hola.
Hola,
I was like, buenas noches. Oh, fuck. Oh, okay. Shh.
Don't mind me.
Right? She's too funny. Zaba was walking out. She was just walking the girl. She's like going, ah.
Oh,
Cheers,
she does
guys.
that? Oh, I'm definitely going out. I'll get her to scream.
Cheers. Oh my god.
I'm going right now. I want to check this out.
Oh,
There you go.
shit.
Go get her, Tato. Tato.
Is she really hefty?
She's thick.
Yeah. Yeah, you fuckers.
I mean, there's beauty in everybody. I don't want to sing
I
shot.
know. I'm just giving shit.
Yeah, some like it thick.
I just, well, I mean, the boy's mom was a little on the thick side, and good stuff. But, I like him a little on the thin side.
Yeah. Ditto.
Yep, me too.
Yep.
Yeah, are you still with your girl?
She's up in Portland now, so she's gonna come back down and stay for a couple weeks, sometime soon. But
Oh, so
yeah,
she's a fuck buddy now.
no, she doesn't want to do that, but I'm still gonna fuck her. I'm just not gonna call it that.
Oh,
I think now she wants to make it a
Oh,
long distance
JJ.
relationship. I'm like, no, no.
we know those work out. Not.
Speaking of long distance relationships, how do bands do that? That's what I just don't get. And it's usually the drummer that's like really far away.
Well, I learned from my next door neighbor when I was a kid. You just leave your wife and family behind. Because my next door neighbor, he was a kung fu teacher. He got hired to be Van Halen's bodyguard. He was gone. Never seen him again. He just up and left. He's like, all right, see ya. I got a good gig going here.
Right?
Yep.
Well, until they called it quits, right?
Well, he was probably old by then, and it didn't matter.
Is this the relationship show or
No, that's why I was saying that the long distance relationship with the drummer, because you're like day zero, they're all up in the high desert, right?
Yeah. I was the farthest away, but the Crowley is like all over the place. Guitar players in like Palm Desert, keyboardist is way up in the valley. Singer is in Ontario, and the bass players in Chino Hills, and then I'm down in Menifee. So it's like we're just all over the map.
But at least it's a tribute band, so it's not as much as like work as it would be like being an original band.
But, well, I mean, when you're out touring and you're all driving together and you'll have to meet, depending on where we're meeting, it's like everyone has to meet in a central location and then park and then go. But it's like lately we've been having to go out to, all the way out to the valley, meet at the, the keyboardist place and meet there and then go from there. And it's like, that's just a drive.
See, I would just take myself. I'd be like, I'd load up my drums.
That's what I did last time.
Take
And
the 15, the 395, boom, start heading up north. You know what I mean?
There was another band that was playing last time, and they backlined. So I didn't have to bring any drums. I just brought a couple cymbals and things like that. And then I brought him, and he's all, oh, you don't even need to bring that. Just
You
use
mean I
mine.
could have rode my motorcycle all this way?
Nah, well, we did that, and then we got our own room because we didn't want to bunk with the guys. It's like, me and Tiff went. So we just took her little car up there, and it saved gas and all that. But then it was like we had to get our own room, and that was a discussion that was like fucked up. It was like, yeah, they didn't want to, like, well, you deterring from the plan.
Oh, what?
Like, well, they wanted to. They all got rooms, and they rented the truck and all that, and they drove up there. But then my guitar player, he drove up with his girlfriend, and I drove up with Tiff. So it was like last time we had to pay for our own shit.
Why didn't you?
So we lost money. I barely
together?
broke even by the time I did all the shows and got home. It was like,
Why didn't you and your guitar player and your girls just drive in one car? If
'Cause
he's in Palm Desert, he comes this way.
Yeah, well, we're down in Menifee.
Yeah.
That's not close.
So you guys could have parked his car at the park and ride right there off the Country Village in the 60.
They didn't stay at the same place either, but I don't know. We didn't work it out, but yeah, it's like that's the one thing with touring is like you got to do it as a band and just deal with going with the band because it saves money and it makes you the most amount of money the way they configure it.
Because they're your girlfriends too.
Well, yeah, but bringing girls on there is like I don't know. But she helps me set up. No one, if I go with the other guys, it's like there's one guy that goes with us that helps everybody, and it just.
You make your girlfriend set up your drum set?
I don't make her. She offers it. She does a great job.
She's a trooper.
Yeah,
No,
she is.
busts her ass
Tiff
at it,
rocks.
and I appreciate it.
I didn't make any girlfriends just now.
No, but did she walk in the bathroom when you're taking?
She was just going. The girls went to clean. I'm like, "Hola, mi llamo es Tato." And she just freaking ran in there.
Did she really?
She left her mop bucket outside. She's like, "Oh shit,
Oh my God!
No.
Pinche gringo!
It's going to date rape me.
burritos." That was fucking hilarious.
Oh my God! So what do you think of her? Little thick.
18 pack, half a bottle of Jack. I'm in. I'm dead serious too. Ask my band.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Hey, I bet she makes a mean enchilada. That's how you get the.
okay. So now, who agrees with me? Since you bring that up, who agrees with me that the drummer is like the one that gets like the doesn't get the pick of the litter? Like the last one to get.
We're
like,
dirty.
No,
the bass player's the last
I disagree about that one.
do you really?
Yeah.
I was
That's
always
never
the
been
one
the
that
case
was
with me.
like, fuck, I got the leftovers.
Nope, never.
Well,
been
Scott's a
the
lot
case.
better looking than I am. I get not the slim pickings, but I don't know. I'm the one that goes out there and I don't know. I just put it out there.
Tato's like, okay.
I go on humor.
Hey, he goes up like, okay, I'll tell you what, honey. Let me get 3 more shots. I'll be right back.
Yeah. And some are hot. I'm surprised at some of the shit I pulled sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
But I'm also good. I love challenges too. Like, hey, Tato, what about that one? All right.
Hey, when the lights out, you never know.
Yeah.
So she's a fat ass like me. But my girl calls
What
me.
are you saying? You
I
can be in the
can't
room
do
like
the
when the
pork
lights are
rib.
No,
out?
I'm just saying. I mean, I prefer him thin, but it's funny because my
could not do
Tato
that.
thinks
Oscar
he's like
likes him
hooking up with a
thick.
girl, but it's Zig. Hey, baby.
No, I'm a seasoned veteran.
Oh, so I just put a wig on.
That's going to take more than that.
Hey, Tato.
I'm also a functional alcoholic. I got the Terminator scan, man. I could just go freaking maybe. Or red, not fit, whatever they do.
Oh my god! And I had nothing I was gonna fucking talk about.
Just getting everybody
fucking completely just like.
Well, we are in a drum clinic, right?
Yeah.
No. This is the biker's alley.
Yep, right. That's how it usually starts.
Oh, because I was having a conversation yesterday with Fabian, and we were talking about the drum throne, and we're okay. So, I like to sit up high.
So do I.
Me too.
Yeah.
And,
Okay, this conversation was short.
and I don't know how. Do you sit high or low?
It's like
He's like
just past the 45. It's high-ish, but I do like to sit high because my uncle sits hella low, but he's that
Yes,
Ginger
he
Baker
does.
drummer where the toms are up here and flat, and then I sit behind his kit. I'm like way down here. I'm like,
Yeah. No,
Is he like
no,
7 feet tall?
I do every time I go to open mic. I gotta freaking turn the drum stool freaking like 37 times to get to where I'm at.
I don't know how.
So yeah, I say hi.
How do they play like that?
I don't know. I keep my drum throne probably equal with the snare.
Yeah.
That's how
probably
high
about
it
the
is.
same
Well,
with me.
mine's about this much lower than the top rim and the snare. Yes, but yeah, you're right.
Right about the height of the snare. That's where the top of the.
High enough to where you don't
Firmness.
hit your leg with the drumstick when you're doing a rim shot on the snare.
I was gonna say that's too. The snare would be too low for me.
I don't
I was
know.
whack my fucking
I don't know
leg.
how guys play double bass when with their knees fucking sitting up here like this. You know what I mean? Like their knees up in by their shoulder. Like,
Watch Paul Mazurkowicz play from Cannibal Corpse.
exactly.
Dude, he sits way low, and he's just like machine
well,
guns.
So does.
But is he short? Is he a short?
No, he's
guy?
not. He just sits. His freaking legs are like this, dude.
I can't sit like that. I just,
Weird.
I just can't play.
But it's
Yeah,
like,
I like to suspend like the legs a little bit, so it's just so I get more like ankle, like free floating action on the foot pedals, and you can't really do that sitting low, because then your heel's resting on the ground.
well, he even said, Paul Mazurkowicz even says he's such a self-taught drummer. He's like retarded in a lot of ways, but his style is his style. But you know, some drummers like the ball of the foot action on the pedal, and some do the flat foot, and some do the freaking the heel toe shit.
Right. Actually, Fabian was showing me a video of him yesterday. He's like on heel because he says, he goes, you know about heel to toe, right? I'm like, dude, that's John Bonham, dude. He's, I mean, a lot of drummers. There were drummers that did it before him, but he kind of made it like, you know,
Yeah, because
put
he
it
never
out
had
there.
double bass. He had one bass drum.
Right.
He's just going, you know, doing
So
those
he showed me a
triplets.
video. I'm like, going,
Nick have
yeah,
a
that's
brain, too.
tight. You know, I think I might use heel to toe once in a great while. I mean, just for something. But usually, I just use the balance point of the pedal.
I use the
that's why
weight.
I have longboards.
That's what
I use the
I have
weight
the-
of the heel.
I use what's that?
The weight of the heel, like the leg moves up and down, but like the foot is tilted in different ways. So like when I'm doing a double or a triple on one foot, then it's usually like as the heel is coming down and adding more weight and just kind of like fueling that natural.
That's what I do
balance.
too. I lift way up and I just.
Yeah, I never really thought about that.
No, mine is mostly just like the front end of it, just like this. That's it.
Yeah, where it springs back. Where it's
You know,
just like
I don't do the swivel or any of that because I don't do blast beats that much with what I do. So it's like I don't need that, and I have a fast foot, so I can do it on 1 foot or 2 feet or whatever. So I'll mix it up and do 2 feet and then back to 1 or whatever. But it's
You could tell right away on the single bass hops that someone's doing it wrong. Because my uncle taught me one of those, what you're saying, Dave, like my uncle told me the second hit's got to be louder than the first hit. So when your weight's coming down, by the time the heel comes
That's
down,
hard to do too.
you're already hitting it with the ball of the whatever, is that the ball of your foot right there? But the weight's going, that's what makes it sexy. Boom, boom, that shit right there.
yeah, because it gets
But
rebound.
the weight's coming down on the second beat.
Well,
I think I
That's-
do more equal
And
sound.
that's how you tell those signature freaking foot drummers right there.
well, it's just like well, see, I use Iron Cobras. I've tried so many different pedals, and I just love the Iron Cobra. Everything about it is just awesome, especially the feedback. But just like if you go to a circus and you want to ring the bell. See, people always go for the big round part on the where you know they want you to
Right.
hit right there.
You hit the
don't
edge.
get any leverage.
Hit the
Yeah,
edge.
you back up
Yep.
a little bit, do bing ding, and you do it every single time. That's where the nice balance point leverage. Same thing on sticks. You know, you got to utilize that. I can't. But Fabian was sitting there and he had a video of just his feet, and I'm like, wow, that's impressive. I'm just not. I'm already set in my ways. 52 years old. I'm like, fucking. I'm not out there gigging like you guys do anymore. You know, Johnny cocksucker, my guitar player. Fuck off. We could have had a product in our hand right now. You bastard. Fucktard. Yeah. There you go. Thank you very much.
I haven't heard that one yet.
I want to be prepared. I want to be ready for this for this season. You know what I mean? It's like during the holidays, I'm not gonna get. I don't want to transport my drums in the rain and shit like that. I'm not like you guys. Like you're out there. You're doing mini tours and like that. Obviously, so is Scott. I do it for fun. I work 7 days a week, so I'm just gonna be doing it because I have just the heart to do it, and I love playing.
That's mostly why I do it.
Yeah, my
I would
whole
do
meaning.
it. I'm a road dog. I would, if I was on tour for 137 days straight, I would do it.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm built for that shit.
But I can't leave my shop. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. like even vacations. I just can't do it. So, but I don't see, my guitar player doing anything fantastic. So if we just play local, I just want to play. And I'd rather, me personally, I'd rather just make, just record shit. And just go to a fucking see your band and then just hand out the CD and just fucking that'd be it. That's all.
Days where we're handing out the tapes.
Just here you go. I really would. I mean, playing live is awesome, but the more frequent playing, I don't give a shit about that. I would be like cool with like once every month and a half. I'm not that kind of guy that has the time. And I think I just kind of slacked off. I'd rather just record. I want to take the music that I make and then put it in my CD player and just crank the shit out of it.
Well, sometimes that's better, like what you're describing, like if you don't play that often and then you just go right into it and you're having the time of your life, because you're thinking definitely outside the box and it's all feel. It's all a good time and it's really heartfelt and you surprise yourself.
Right.
Depending who's in the room with you. I mean, you got a bomb bass player, you're gonna do some chops you've never done before, or something like that.
Yeah, my bass player's really good.
Everybody counts, and that's like. Now I shy away from the technicality side. I'm more still heart because that's how I learned all my life, and I play because I love it. I've been playing as much as I could. I really love it.
And you're self-taught, right, Tato?
Yes.
Yeah. So am I. You too, huh, JJ?
Not all the self-taught. I took drum lessons for like a year when I started on the drum set. And then
when did you start, Dave?
When I was 13. So maybe like a little bit over a year or something. But after that, it was just everything was self-taught. But I did other stuff. Like I was doing percussion ensembles and playing like with orchestras and shit like that.
That's key right there. Because I was in an ensemble and bands and RCC band for 2 years too. And just being around all that.
But that required instruction.
And the pit and whatnot, marimbas and all that shit, man. Looking at
those
that
are
music,
hard to play, man.
Fuck, it's just all black. The pages are just all black notes. That's it.
Man.
4 fucking mallet technique shit and getting into tenors and yeah.
Oh, I could never do the 4 mallets. Well, I could. I just wouldn't be hitting the right notes at all. I can't sight read for shit either. Like reading actual music, I always had a hard time with, but reading drum music, I was always good with. Now it's probably different. I haven't done it for years.
I just always learned it by ear. My band teacher, like, me and him were pretty close growing up since like 4th grade when band starts or whatever. I've had the same band teacher in Lake Elsinore. The same guy has just been teaching the whole district. Every school I went to, junior high, high school, Mr. McPherson. What up, Terry McPherson?
Nice.
Still a big influence on my life. But me and him have gone, we've had good times, bad times. I'm a fucking goofball. And
good times, bad times.
But it's like, I would try to memorize the music because I'm not reading it. I'll read it a couple times just to learn the song. Then after that, it's just,
yeah,
I
really just because when it comes to knowing what I want to play, as most drummers have a photographic memory of what they play. Because once you have that pattern, it just stays in your head. It programs, and then you play that same thing. I'll sometimes, although live, if I get like bored with what I've been doing on my, we all ad lib something live.
Feel,
just
baby.
Make it a little more exciting.
Feel.
Right. Although, like you get bands like Pantera. I mean, Vinnie Paul. You knew he played exactly what he played on the album. And sometimes I would think, like, man, that would just kind of, to me, that would kind of get boring after a while. I mean, playing the same thing. And
that's why they keep making new music.
Well,
exactly. Not now, but I mean.
Well, it depends.
But I think
some fills and some beats are just so tasty, you don't want to fuck with them.
Right.
They have to be there. They have to be there.
Yeah, which was my next point, was I think that he just had it so in tune with the music that it didn't leave any open to do something, because I'm sure that you play. I'm sure all 4 of us have been sitting there jamming to Pantera with the headphones on, and then kind of threw something in.
Oh yeah,
but it wasn't the same. It didn't have the same effect.
It was never really a drummer's band, though. I would say, like,
what?
I would think he did the experimentation beforehand and dialed it in just right.
I think Vinnie Paul.
JJ, you're fired.
is
I don't think Pantera's a drummer's band. I think it's more guitar. I think the drumming is
drums
great.
and guitar. Drums and guitar. That's what it's about.
well, growing up, listening to metal drummers, the double bass drummers, like the first ones were maybe Lars Ulrich and Dave Lombardo and Charlie Benante. They're very linear. They're like kind of straight, but Igor Cavalier and Vinnie Paul were definitely the grooviest metal drummers. Double bass, very tasty. The chops were there.
Benani, he also Charlie. He sat low.
He did, yes, very low.
I mean,
He's a motherfucker too. He's
like,
still
dude, man, you
shred.
might as well squat like a fucking someone in a rice paddy or something.
His knees is up in this shit right here.
right?
Yeah, he's not
Had
that
his
tall of
drums
a
all
guy,
like
though.
sitting like that.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Met him at NAMM
Yeah, I've been several times there.
1 year.
I think his hair's longer than he is tall.
His
Dude,
hair's
his
short
SOD
now.
stuff is badass.
Yeah.
His hair isn't long.
What's that? It used to be.
Well, back in the 80s, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
But now it's been
No,
short.
it's all short.
Yeah, he keeps it clean. All right.
Boom.
I should have phrased it. His
Cheers.
hair used to
Charlie
be.
Benante's hair.
Cheers.
Whatever length it is.
Yeah, he used to have that fro going.
He had the short hair and the fucking ponytail in the back for a while.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
before
We had really
Sound of White
curly
Noise.
hair. He didn't have a fro.
It was pretty curly.
It's curly. It was
mullet
naturally
tail?
curly.
A
Yeah.
defined fro, though.
Yeah. I know what a
Like
fro
this.
is.
People with straight hair don't have fros.
Yeah, obviously Scott did not have too many freaking
had a
black
skull,
people in
dude.
his neighborhood.
He had a skull it
I'm
for a
just
while.
saying.
Who, me?
I'm South Central LA, dude.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Scott Ian.
Dude, I had so
Scott Ian.
I had
No,
so
no.
much Jerry juice fucking shit on my shirts, man. My mom, dude, she couldn't get that shit out.
What happened now?
No, because you were talking about a fro. I'm like,
What did you talk about? Jerry? You had
Jerry
Jerry
curls.
Jerry
juice?
curls.
Yeah, Jerry, because it was funny because all the brothers wanted their hair to be long, like the white boys,
They had to weight it down.
You had to weigh down with that Jerry juice, man. And man, I'd sit on the bus and then I'd get off. My mom would be like, "What is this stuff?" I don't know.
She gets it everywhere.
It's only it does, and you can't get it out once it's in your clothes. It's a done deal. So all my shirts had this just stain that went like this down the back from my shoulders down.
Well, speaking of that and the Charlie Benante thing, I had long hair pretty much junior high all the way through my sophomore year. Then my junior year, I decided to cut it because Charlie Benante was one of my biggest idols at that point. And Sound of White Noise had just come out. And he had cut his hair and it looked freaking dope, He had the look, kind of like the Luke Perry thing going on. And I was like, oh, cool. I want that style because it was time to cut my hair. And I tried to do that, and my hair was so thin and freaking straight. I took like pomade and shit, and that shit gets everywhere, like you're saying. I'm like, this is horrible. I fucking hate cutting my hair.
Speaking of, hair, like facial hair, what is it with like a lot of new drummers that are just like, you got the full beards going on? Because we were talking about that when
It's that
we
age.
went and seen
Everybody's got fucking
MTL.
Yeah, everybody's got beards now.
Yeah, the
It's not
drummer
just
for
drummers.
Indivision. No, I'm saying just drummers. This is the
Yeah.
drum clinic. I'm trying to keep it drummers. I don't give a fuck about guitar players. I don't
It's
care
the
about fuck
hipster
about
thing to do.
singers. I'm talking about drummers. But drummers, I mean, think about that. Think back in the day. How many drummers had a fucking beard? Think about it.
Bonham did.
Billboard.
Towards the end, but he did not.
It was a 70s thing, and then now
But
it's
think
come back.
about it. But I mean, in the '70s, even the '70s and early '80s, when beards was, how many drummers really had a full beard? No, I'm
Frank
talking
Beard
like
didn't even have a beard.
I'm talking like a lot of
Fucked
drummers.
up is that, dude?
Yeah. Dude's name was Beard, and he didn't have a beard. And the other two musicians in the band did have beards.
Yeah.
Because as a drummer, you are the one that's exerting the most energy. Why would you want to make yourself that much more hotter?
No,
Oh, what about the guys like in Slipknot that wear masks and shit while they're playing?
Well, that's
fucking insane.
Dude, Jim Root's beard is freaking like down to here. It looks like fucking Rasputin. He's a guitar player, but still got to put on that mask.
So I
sometimes.
was gonna say, dude,
Stank.
You're in the drum
Then you got to
clinic,
stuff the
right?
beard in the mask. Now you got both things going.
Well, he wears a mask when he does his little drum solo. He wears one of those like this.
so fucking hot in there.
The fucking what do they call it? A
Luchador.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a headgear guy. I'm a bald motherfucker and I'm a goofball, so I'll wear a propeller hat. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I can wear a mask.
Like it's cowboy hat.
That's too hot.
Someone else's hat. Because when I do drum solos, I'm like complete no fucks mode. I hate doing them, so I just try to drink myself to the point where I can get brave enough to just pull through.
See, I hate doing drum solos too.
I love it.
I mean, think about it. I mean, the stuff you do in a drum solo, it's what you're doing the entire set, anyways.
See, I'm not that good, so I got to give something visually stunning to distract everybody and make them laugh.
Me personally, I mean, I think a drum solo should be like in case someone else, like someone has a power outage, like a guitar player doesn't. Hey, man, you know. You fill this spot, you know what I mean? It's just fill this while I have no gear right now.
Which does happen, but if there's a power outage, now your drums sound like paper in a big ass room because there's no kick drum, fucking mic, there's no girth.
It doesn't matter. I mean, it's still drums. People dig that shit, but I just can't. I'm not a solo kind of. I don't like being on the spot. Which is kind of funny because, I mean, one, you're live, so you're up on the stage anyways, but you're still hidden behind a kit. Yeah. Two, I teach the motorcycle course, and I'm up in front of everybody the whole time. So why would I not want to be like the center of attention? I just don't. It just doesn't. All
right, let me ask you, like, when you teach the motorcycle thing, and then when you got to play a gig, do you have like a thing you go to, like maybe do a shot before you have to go up and?
Well, I obviously can't do a shot when I'm teaching, but I
not while you're teaching before.
Well, he works with the CHP. That's
but I mean, a leveler to be up there.
Yes, before I go on the stage, I got to have a couple beers, and I normally do a shot.
Now,
calm the nerves.
When you teach,
I
you're
still get nervous. Before I go on stage, I am nervous.
Why are you nervous?
I don't know. I've always been that way, but as soon as I'm done, by the time I start the first song. 1/3 of the way in it, I'm done. I'm good. It just the before when you're just getting ready. I've always been that way. Been that way.
Well, a lot of drummers are nervous and they want to rush the tempos. Yeah. And everyone in your band's going, slow down, dude. And you're like, fuck you, asshole. And then, oh wait, that is fast.
Oh, Henry used to do that same thing to me all the time because it's because Pete, he was all amped up anyways. Church, but Henry was a guy Henry is a timekeeper, and if I got excited, which would happen, he'd turn around, he would just give me, and he would just turn like this, and as soon as I seen him turn like this, he's like going, okay, look at my guitar, and then I would look where his strumming is, look where his fingers are on the fretboard, okay, and I would just have to slow down. He didn't have to sit there and go like. Slow down, Well, he did a couple times.
Yeah, I mean, even the Crowley guys. Like when I first started doing it, I was doing it I was playing with Joey Tafoya, and that guy plays a little faster. The bass player likes to play really slow, like kind of like the tempo, because we do a lot of Sabbath too, so that's slow.
Heroin speed.
Like, yeah, and I'm like, I can't play it at that speed. That's too fucking slow. And he's like,
smoke weed.
Yeah, I could never do stoner metal for that reason. It's like really heavy, slow beats.
Hang on with me.
No, all it does is
you rolling me up here. I got weed in the truck.
No, I'm good.
I'll smoke some.
I think that if before you play it too slow, I think probably a little on the faster side would be a lot better than playing it too slow.
Well, I compromise on it, but I mean, I've done bands like Hour 11. I'd start and stop every song because everything was to a backtrack, so everything's to a click track live. So that's a great tool to use to learn your timing and get your chops like totally on time, and you just feel everything.
Well, it also helps having the ear-ins, too.
Well, you got to have in-ears. I mean, I don't see how anybody plays without them. I mean, at a bar, you don't need them so much. But it's like when you're doing a big venue, you got to have them because you can't hear shit. Like
House of Blues or something like that.
Well, yeah, House of Blues, you got to have them. But, yeah, those guys, last time we were the middle band, and we didn't get a sound check, and the sound was so fucked up, I had to pull my in-ears out and just
And that fucks with your tempos, too. I have to hear that kick drum the loudest thing.
Well, I could hear that because I had it. They had a monitor there too, but I just told them crank the fucking kick, and I'll be.
Well, you guys weren't playing the parachute; you were playing the big room.
Yeah, the big room.
Yeah, so that kind of fat sound. I mean, but
it's you can hear it, but
a lot better in the parachute if you had to pull your ears out.
Yeah, but they didn't get everything dialed in, but the lad per time before that, everything was perfect. I could hear everything, but when you don't get a sound check, you just get a line check. Yeah, it's
So why didn't you get a sound check?
the middle band at House of Blues doesn't. The headliner gets the first sound check, and then the second band, because there you always play the house kit there. They told me to bring my kit. I brought it, and I was like, don't they have a house kit there? So I get there, and they're like, yeah. If you want to play your own kit, you're going to have to set it up in front of it. I'm like, fuck that. I want to play it on the drum riser. So we just, worked it that way. But yeah, the sound there is amazing if you get a good sound check. But otherwise, yeah, it kind of sucks.
Well, that's bullshit.
It probably sounded good on the audience, just not
I think
in the monitors.
The band that should not get a sound check would be the first band.
Yeah, exactly.
They do it that way on purpose.
You're the one that's just kind of like, playing music.
The opening band should never sound as good as the
kind of like
headline
if
band.
you're going to work and you work in a high rise, you listen to the elevator music as you're going to your floor to go to work. That's basically what the opening band is. Okay, let's just entertain people while they're getting drinks, get their buzz going on.
They're going on the assumption that after the first band, the levels are going to be basically the same with the second band.
Yeah. But what
So
sucks
whatever sound check they did on the first still applies for the second.
But what sucks about
but it depends on the band.
I know.
The first
everything's
band
gonna change.
half the people are still trying to get in. It was a rainy Wednesday night the last time we played, and we weren't expecting like a high draw. And the first band had, the floor was about half filled, and we're like, okay. And then by the time of their end of the set, it was full, and the upstairs was open, and that was getting full. And by the time we went on, it was packed. I was like, fuck.
Oh, yeah.
For a fucking Wednesday rainy night, that was crazy.
That is good.
Well, your situation you're describing, you get fucked when you're in the middle.
Yeah.
Because not only do you have to
But at that
sandwich
place.
yourself in, everyone's stressed out, you got to go on, play the best show, and you only have so much time in your set.
Yeah.
And to pack in all that excitement. And by the time you're warmed up, you're done.
Oh, yeah, no, and these were shows.
And you have to get the fuck off stage.
There was only 3 bands, and we each got the first band only got like 40 minutes. We got an hour, and then the last band got an hour and a half.
That's still good.
But no, it was cool. By the time the last band, halfway through their set, half the crowd was gone.
Yeah.
So we had the best. It's like we had the worst, sound check thing, but we had the biggest crowd. So it's like you give and take to get that audience, which it was a good show, and all the bands were good, and it's just the audience. You never know what they're going to do, when they're going to show up, and
Everybody seems like every show I've been to, the audience has been leaving early.
yeah,
So it's like the last bands get fucked. We were talking about this with Fire in Our Cylinders.
yeah. I don't like the last slot.
They were like, the next to the last slot is the best. And a lot of the shows are just kind of randomized, too. Like, you don't have a headliner. It looks like you do on the flyers and stuff, but they say, oh, you're going to go on at this time. So you're like, okay.
See, when I was in Mower was a big name when I was drumming for them. They were like at the peak of their whatever. And we'd go into a town, Oklahoma or whatever, and, a state. But they would give us a headlining spot, and usually the headlining spot's the last band. But it's like, you see we'd start at 12? Fuck that.
Yeah.
We would switch slots with one of the local bands, like one of the co-headliners.
Oh, nice.
And we'd do the 10 o'clock spot or the 11 o'clock spot, but no later than that. And it worked every time. Like you're saying, you get the max volume of people. And also, because we did our merch, everything, we did everything ourselves, it gave us time to party with the bands before the show, play the show, and then hang out with people and sell merch after while there's a band after you.
And it's good for the local band because then they're going to keep more people in there too.
Yeah.
Plus, they get to headline.
And the local bands are like stoked, like, oh, you're going to let us play last? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, but no, the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock spot's like prime time. That's it. Anything before and after that's butt sauce.
Yeah, no, it
Butt
is
sauce.
definitely the greatest. Butt sauce. Oh, there's a whole story behind butt sauce. That's a hilarious another conversation.
That's Greg Carlo's word. That's butt sauce. That's my guitar player's word. All credit to him.
Yeah, but Pawn always uses a butts.
Well, it trickles. He came up with the word, and he's teaching Pawn. How she came up about it was they were gambling. He's like, no, you don't want that. No, that's fucking butt sauce. Blah, 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 blah. What's butt sauce? No. It's all Thai and freaking, no, butt sauce.
Yeah.
No, you don't want butt sauce. But then butt sauce became something good. It became a cheer. Butt sauce.
No.
When you and Tiffany walk into any room, I see you.
Pawn is great. Yeah, it's cool to have, she loves hanging out with her too. She's great. Your girl would love Pawn. She's another Asian girl that's really fun to hang out with. Just really, just funny as shit.
Your
Asian
chick,
girls like hanging out with
your
each
chick Tiffany and Pawn would be freaking awesome, dude.
Yeah,
she would have the best time.
And this.
Oh, they
girl is
finally got to.
single, right?
Tiffany finally got to meet your girl last time. That
Yeah,
one day.
finally,
I
yeah.
was like, yeah, no. So,
Oscar was all excited afterward.
Yeah?
What was here.
well, Tiff's a great girl.
And she was just like, I'm going to go and see, I told you.
Yeah.
My girl's very, very shy.
Yes, she is.
Well,
You were posting a video about her farting. And she's just like, no, it wasn't me.
She farts?
She did.
Well, girls never admit their farts, but
They fluff.
my girl will even say, like, I got to fart. She'll just be like, in the car, like, I got to fucking fart. I'm like, okay, go
I
fart.
just let it rip. No, she
Not in the
I
car.
hear-
You gotta
I-
hold that shit.
I hear this like this, and I'm like going, Otsko, did you just let one rip? I mean, she won't fart in front of me, She'll go out, she'll leave the room. But she'll burp in front of me. But I'm like going, also, you should rip one?
I like it
She's
when a girl burps.
She's like going, no, I was moving on the chair. I'm like going, no, that was not a scoot your ass on the seat.
Damn
thing,
squeaky floorboards.
So I posted on Facebook going, oh, no, don't you dare. No, I'm gonna.
Well, she gets you, too. She gets you with the Snapchat bullshit.
Oh, yeah, and she puts like a hair in her face and shit. So-
Well, no, she'll get you.
Yeah, that little dancing
The
thing.
little dancing
Oh,
thing, that was
yeah.
hilarious.
with
I
the
didn't
little
watch
poo
it.
head.
The poop. Oh, yeah, no, Tiff loved that.
She has that little app on her phone, man. She's always jacking me up. That's my girl, though. I think the fucking cleaning lady, man. She waits
Oh, no, she was in
say
there when I went
goodbye.
to the bathroom. Just like, she's in there cleaning.
inside
I was like,
there.
Oh, it's like,
She knows what's going on.
I'm not. I don't make
I'm like-
this shit up.
and then the other guy that was with her, yeah, I'm like, okay. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. So I'll be out here in a second. I'm like, okay. So
No,
I
so
wait
but
for
you
her to
went
get
to the
out.
piss and she was still cleaning,
Yeah,
right?
well, I just waited. They were just finishing
Oh, did
up.
you?
Yeah.
No, she just walks in when I'm doing it, and then it's just like, okay,
If I run her again, I'm going to ask her what her situation is.
She'll be
right?
It's, oh, Ziggy, Paquito.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mi llamo es Tato, Sabado Gigante, Everybody
Taylor just fucking freaked her out, dude. He's like some kind of
I'm
goddamn
like, who is this
stalker.
fucking guy?
Like,
Oh, my
what the hell? Whoa!
Yeah, I told you what I was going to do. I just do it for the reaction of people. So one time we were playing at Pachanga at a beer fest, Safety Orange, and it was, it's a casino, whatever. And we're loading gear out of the main room, and there's bathrooms on the other side of the hallway, outside the main doors. So I got my ass opening the doors, and I'm on the other side of the cart. So my back's going, I'm going backwards. And I feel this fart coming on right when I get through the door. I'm like, oh, yeah. And it's late at night. I didn't think anybody would be in the hallway because I looked left, I looked right. But there's a cleaning lady coming right out of the men's bathroom right behind me. And I look at Greg and so I'm like, oh, check this out. Wait, I stopped the cart, because we're all about fart jokes. And but I let a big old one rip. I'm like, ha, ha, ha. They're looking past me. And I'm like, oh,
And the lady's right behind you.
I turn around. The chick's got her vacuum in her hand. She's like,
Thanks, asshole.
she didn't say shit, but her face was melting off. And she went on her merry way that way.
Oh, here's one
still
for
talk
you.
about that one.
Here's one for you because you missed it.
I was all proud of that one too.
You missed this from the last drum clinic, and I admitted to it. So, have you ever been live on stage? Thought you had to squeeze one out,
Shit myself.
and yeah,
I know where this is going. Me and many other drummers talk about this shit.
And
No pun intended.
And
No, not shit myself.
oh, you fucking liar! These,
Nope.
You guys don't want to fucking admit shit. I did.
Pee a little bit? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, you're holding it, and you have to pee like 25% of the way through your hour-long set, and you got like hold it. Yeah,
You trickled.
trickled.
Yeah?
Definitely, it happens. Pee a little every so often.
That's not a that's not
so
not as bad
uncomfortable.
as sharding yourself.
Well, definitely.
Yeah, no.
Pete Tillman, if you're out there, if you're listening at all, I remember your story, bro. I was having a conversation with this guy that we play with in Laughlin. He's an excellent drummer, black dude, so he's good. And
What are you trying to say here?
We're playing basketball,
he's excellent.
and I was playing with this black guy, and they're really good.
well, he was
Black guys are better on drums?
he's like he's in another level. He gets all these like jobs. He's like a journeyman, professional, like technical drummer. He plays with everybody, and he's telling me we're shooting the shit. And, I'm not that level that he's at, but we always hang out and drink and talk about hot chicks. So he's telling me this one time, he was because he subs for a lot of bands, so he's in and out of a band. So first impressions, everything. He shat himself at his show because I think he was stopped up for like a week. He couldn't shit, so he took a bunch of laxatives before he played.
Oh my god!
And he shit in the first set, his pants,
Fuck that.
running down his leg.
Oh my god!
And he's telling me how he had to freaking try to hide it and freaking run off stage. And and when he came back for the second set, freaking the band was like had this freaking look on their face, like smells like shit, because it got in on his shoe. It went down his leg into his shoe. He didn't know. He thought he freaking got away scot clean.
Fuck that. No.
And he was like, dude, it was a freaking professional band, just a bunch of journeymen and freaking A+ players, keyboard players, saxophone players, female singers, freaking all just the top level players. He shat himself freaking.
Oh my goodness, laxatives.
Why would
He balled up his underwear and
the show?
he hid it behind the toilet. And I'm like,
The cleaning lady.
this is one of the raddest stories I've ever heard. I don't feel like such a jackass when I have accidents. Professionals do this. No, that's a drummer thing.
Need one of those little things though, where you could piss on stage, because I've had to do like a 3-hour set
They
straight
have
through.
catheters.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Something that
Just sounds painful.
no,
They
that
have
or
a
just
catheter
like
attached to a
a
bag.
3-hour set.
oh yeah,
Who does a fucking 3-hour set? Besides
Tommy Lee.
oh Crowley
Allman
has.
Brothers.
Crowley has.
Motherfucking Tommy Lee, dude.
Oh, Crowley has.
with who?
on 10.
Tommy Crew ain't done those.
Yes. When I saw him,
When?
Alice Cooper. Okay, check this out. My best friend from high school, one of my best friends.
Yeah, but-
his sister's Vince Neil's girlfriend. She got us VIP passes, the whole photo shoot and all that shit at Coors Amphitheater? What is it now? The fucking cricket, the one in San Diego.
I'm not sure.
Cholo Vista. So anyway, we got freaking right up front. I mean, they're playing on fucking 10. Like, I'm like, oh, Motley Crue. Okay, this would be cool. Alice Cooper opened up for him. That's when they first got Nina on guitar.
Yeah.
What's her
Nina
name?
Strauss.
Yes. So they had 3 guitar players up there, and Alice Cooper fucking smashed it.
I just saw her at
his whole show is badass. A great warm up. We're just like, oh, cool. He did the whole 3 act tricks, fucking beheaded himself, and Motley Crue comes on, and it's like Vince Neil's kind of fat and bloated and sweating.
Well, my
There's
buddy,
some of the stuff he's not singing and
Sounds
stuff
like
that's
Vince Neil.
tracks, but Tommy Lee
yeah.
and Mick Mars could barely make it on stage. He's got
Yeah, he's got a bone.
MS?
No, he's got a bone degenerative disease.
I thought it was
Yeah,
MS.
he's like Graham Cracker hips,
But yeah,
basically.
during the photo shoot, he had to have the guy hold him up.
Yeah.
But when he got on stage, the guy put him on stage, but he played like a motherfucker, dude. He was creaming like Stevie Ray Vaughan. Anyway, long story short, Tommy Lee on fucking 11, and they played nonstop for hours, dude. I'm like, I did not expect that. It blew my fucking mind.
Yeah, but there's
see
always
hundreds
that
of
where
shows.
they kind of pause for like they kind of fill in. Like
He's not going to the
Vince Neil
bathroom.
might be like going, hey, blah blah blah. As soon as the lights go out in the back, Tommy Lee's running off the stage and like.
No, I was up front the whole time. That's what I'm saying. I was right there. I was literally maybe 20 feet from him the whole time, just in awe of everything he was doing. That motherfucker didn't piss once.
Yeah, that's.
They play till like fucking midnight, dude.
See, I'm a big Tom Lee fan. See,
But he might have a bag down his leg.
Yeah, that could be too. Yeah.
right?
He might have a catheter. And motherfucker's got a Starbucks. I mean,
All you really need to do is just like you know,
Now,
you have to have a catheter.
that's too much. The catheter, no. But
Sounds
just
like-
a water bottle,
one of
something
those-
that you could just go.
sounds like an old man in a
okay, whip it out
hospital.
real quick and go. Okay, done. Throw it on the side.
If you're
of
on
the
a
stage.
riser, it seems like they could like build in a little funnel like
I
right beneath
don't
you that you
know.
could just
Something.
pee into.
Right?
It just gets brutal.
a transmission fluid funnel. I use one for my fryer oil at work. They're like this big, dude. You can't miss that one. Even if you have one of those power splash fucking Coors Light pisses. When you've been holding it
just
for an
like-
hour.
Just like grab it out of the side of your shorts and hold it down so the cameras can't see it. Hey, is that why Jeff Leppard's drummer always wore short shorts? So he could like pee easily?
Maybe.
Just peeing all over the floor, his dick's just out of his shorts.
That's another thing. Is like drummers that wear like shorts versus drummers that wear a lot of clothes. Which do you prefer? I don't mind playing in shorts.
I always wear shorts.
It doesn't matter
I
because
have to.
I think Zig prefers that I wear a shirt though.
What you were saying earlier about cold
Yes,
weather.
I do.
We play in Brian Head,
hairy
Utah a lot,
cheeksies.
and I have to be in a jersey and shorts, even in the snow. What you
Yeah.
were saying earlier, I can't wear pants, can't wear shirts.
No, because I don't like the feeling that it has on my legs. I don't like it's like there's a fucking sock on it or something.
that doesn't bother me.
I agree.
I could wear either or, but
Well, I'm adamant.
it depends how
I wear shorts everywhere.
how hot it is or how cold it is.
I warm up quick, dude. You see me play.
Well,
Yeah, playing drums is gonna be hot.
But see, the only problem,
I have a fan that has to constantly be at me because I sweat my ass off.
well, I remember one time we were playing. I was with Bellevue, and we played an outside gig, and I wore a pair of sweatpants, and it had the Bellevue logo on there, and because it was outside, it was fucking cold. But of course, 3 songs in, dude, I was fucking boiling hot. And I'm like, oh, you know what, dude? That's it. I mean, I can be good to first song. Once the adrenaline starts pumping, that was it. That was the one time I'm going, fuck, it's cold out, dude. Third song in, I mean, steam. The sweats were saturated and there's steam coming off of me.
And they're like 10 pounds heavier because they're wet.
Yeah. And then of course,
couldn't play in sweats.
when I get off stage, I had no other clothes, and now all of a sudden the sweats are like fucking freezing, and then I just went into hypothermia almost. You know, I'm like, holy shit! I would have rather had them like wore shorts, and then like, okay, now it's cold, and we put the sweatpants on. Yeah.
Or just strip down to boxers and say fuck it.
Yeah, no, I always wear shorts.
So Saturday was the first time I wore pants in a long time. And already when I rolled up to the gig, the merch crew's already there. The band's already there. I drove myself. This was down in Poway at Cheers Bar and Grill. Nice, cool little dive bar. And the first thing I get is, oh my God, Tato's wearing pants. Do you have a date? Is this a special occasion? Like, no. But I wanted to stay warm because it was raining and shit. And you have to tuck your fucking pant leg into your sock.
Yeah.
Because your fucking beater fucking always gets caught up in that shit.
Hate that shit.
But I was sweating balls, dude, after the second song. And I wasn't even playing metal. I'm playing fucking Bad Fish. I'm like,
Well, plus your shorts. I mean, when you were playing, your shirt's saturated, your shorts are saturated. And now if you have pants on, then your legs are all saturated. It's all bad.
I mean, you get the beater from the bass pedal like stuck in your
all
pants.
the fucking time,
That's
dude.
fucking
Especially
great.
especially
I've never had
Dickies.
that happen.
Especially Dickies. dude.
I've played barefoot and whacked myself on the foot. And
Oh, that hurts.
The trick pedal that I have now, the other side of it comes out to this tiny little point. So you do not want to do that.
I've done
But
that,
like
dude.
with my old Speed King, it didn't matter.
The Iron Cobras when I was using a mower because they got the freaking they got the flat beater, on the one side.
Yeah,
but then
that fucking point.
freaking the lug thing, the fuck do you call that? The screw
Yeah.
is on the other side.
Yeah, that's the way the trick one is. It's got a little screw on it.
Fucking brutal, dude. It hits you right in your fucking bone.
It did that to my friend, and I laughed at
That's
him.
why I don't let mine go back too far. I have it up about maybe this far away.
Jesus Christ, what was that?
Who was that?
But JJ just squeezed one out.
Was that you?
Rick!
At least he's in the other room. It wasn't fucking
Right.
Zig. His are fucking brutal.
We need bug
Close
lights.
that door, Kato. Tato.
She's still out there?
I said Kato again. Let's call him Kato again.
Kato.
I'm always a good sidekick.
Are we going to take this shot or what?
Yeah, no.
Y'all are-
Oh,
You
yeah.
got another one?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
I think that's the last one.
Well, you know what? You might as well just like take the rest of this and like
Do you have one, Dave?
distribute it out.
Yeah, go for it.
To,
You can just take it, whatever. Won't hurt my feelings.
I was,
this one's
there
gone.
was only a few drops, but I was willing
Yeah.
to share.
I know.
All right, cheers, guys.
Just
I'm stoked to see that bottle of tequila still here. Oh, we killed it.
right.
Yeah, I never heard of it before. The guy at the liquor store was like, "Oh, it's good," so I bought it. Figure you guys would like it.
Yeah, that one's good. This one was good.
Well,
too.
if he says so.
At least I didn't get that one.
Hey, fuck you, SA.
No, it said ass liquor.
Los Fernandez. 100% you go over here.
You know how do people do that? That is just like some raunchy shit, dude. I would just never fucking.
A girl's ass?
What, licking
Yeah.
ass?
Oh my God! Here goes Scott. He's like,
I licked some ass last night. It was
well,
awesome.
Come
hey.
on, man. It's not that bad.
Ah!
As long as it's clean, who gives a shit? I mean,
What if you play a set and you're all sweaty and then a girl wants to lick your ass?
No,
I've had it happen. I'm like, you're a brave woman. I give her a fucking shirt and everything.
Did you really?
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's fucking. Hey, a girl that goes down on a guy that's been playing for 4 hours in that monkey butt ass fucking drum stool with all that funk going on and wants to go down on you and goes all the way. Oh, bless your heart, man.
Is brave.
That's a fucking firefighter going into fucking backdraft.
Did
man.
you marry her?
Chopping down doors and shit.
I wouldn't even. I mean, I would.
That is a chick that will do anything for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Literally.
you don't
That's
want to
butt sauce.
You don't want to kiss her afterwards. Goddamn sure.
Oh, yeah.
No, I don't. Nope.
I don't get grossed out that easily. Everybody's all sweaty and fucking wet and drunk anyway. Anything's freaking, yeah, anything goes. But no, no, I
Your
felt
own
that.
ass?
I'm like,
It's still a.
I
butthole.
wouldn't want to go down on me
Well-
after a set. No way. No fucking way. Not my underwear. It's got fucking rotted ass whiskey, weed, and fucking butt sweat. No.
And Taco Bell.
That sounds like
All
a country
funk. No
song.
Taco Bell. No, the drummers do not eat Taco Bell before a
no,
show.
they do not.
I know.
No, actually, drummers shouldn't eat.
Well, see,
Taco Bell at all.
that was my thing when I did Shart, where fucking.
Taco Bell.
what's your story?
Because that's when Taco Bell still have those chili cheese burritos. Remember?
Those are horrible.
Dude, they
Those
were
are my
so
favorite.
bomb.
Fuck that.
I love those things, dude. But I ate it the night before.
Well,
So I
shitting
figured
my
I would-
pants
I-
just thinking about
the
it.
thing shit out, in the morning. But oh no, it just decided like it found some kind of cubby hole in my intestine, and it said, "Hey, we're gonna sit here.
We're just going to stay right
Yeah,
here,
we're gonna
okay?
stay right here."
Like in the
we're just
Matrix
gonna
where
wait
the
until
ship goes up in the
tomorrow.
thing.
And we're gonna wait till you go on stage, and then also we're gonna move down the canal,
Oh, no.
and then once we reach the end, we're gonna start tickling it, and we're gonna make you think you want to fart.
Is that thing working?
Yeah, we're still on.
Yeah.
Does that mean it's recording?
Yeah, we're still, all I have to do is look at the fucking screen.
Oh, okay, cool. Just checking. I didn't know what the red color meant. I didn't know if that meant it was like having a problem.
No,
That's its MAGA
It was
hat.
constipated or what?
It has a MAGA
Weird
hat.
blood.
it obviously did not have the chili cheese burrito from Taco Bell.
It's angry. It
I
knows we're
miss
talking
those
about
things.
It's wearing
Those
a red
were
hat.
bomb.
It's
They were
racist.
good. They were good. I feel you on that. Those are my favorite thing. I had to have one every time I would talk about.
Yeah,
And they were only around for like a short while.
yeah.
Before that, I think it was the Cholito back in the 80s.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah, yo,
That's
Cholito.
right.
And they
Another
revamped
getaway.
it. They called it the chili cheese burrito for fucking dumb white people.
I love the old
Cholito
bean
your
and cheese
pants.
burrito.
Yeah.
What's the
After
what?
eating it.
The old school bean and cheese burrito was just red sauce, beans, onions, and like a shit ton
right.
of cheese.
Right.
That shit was bomb.
I don't like the red sauce.
They don't
I like
make
the
it
green
that way.
Oh, that's why it freaking had a delayed reaction. It had cheese in it.
Oh yeah, nacho cheese. It's not
Yeah.
even real cheese.
Mexican food and not real cheese added to it.
But I mean, think about it. When you're on the
Bad.
if you're on the road,
Don't eat Taco Bell.
You're not eating the fucking healthiest shit. You're not sitting there, going, okay, let's go to this steak place and have a good meal. You're eating fucking on the road.
You're stuffing
You're eating shit.
holes in the wall. Yeah, but
No, I disagree. Veteran bands know not to stop at shithole fucking things that are gonna make you shit.
But what if it's like a shithole burrito?
We mainly eat
stand?
sandwiches on the road.
But I mean, if you go to a town, you're like, okay, well, it's like they don't have.
We don't have time
how
for
many
that.
how many times have you been into a town where there's no Taco Bell or
What if you're down
I don't
south
even
and
look
there's
for
like
those.
really good
What's the
barbecue?
Taco Bell
Jack in the
thing?
Box? I'm just saying, like, there's like like
Beef
Joe's
brisket.
Burgers or
Pork
whatever.
shoulder.
You're like,
No, we stop at like the town sandwich place.
Subway and
Because
whatever.
that's part of the town. That's part
Subway's
of
nasty.
what plays the
It
gig.
is,
So
but if there's nothing else, sandwiches are a safe, thing. You're on tour. You don't want to fucking be shitting your whole fucking time on tour. That's the worst. Like that, especially like real Mexican places. They're worse than Taco Bell.
all right.
If you're a fucking white guy and you can't handle the fucking Mexican shit that's gonna be spicy and fuck your whole stomach up for like 2 days, no.
it's because Mexicans cook with lard.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Manteca.
We only have time to sit down and eat one good restaurant meal. Like that's usually Sunday when we're hungover. That's it. Because we don't have time to fucking sit down in any restaurant.
Well, that's
Yeah.
breakfast.
Chicken fried
Exactly.
steak.
So it's
Chicken fried steak. Oh my god, that is the gift that keeps on giving. So,
But we look for stuff in town because that's like what makes the food. Like when we play a gig in Ridgecrest, there's Charlie's freaking Philly cheesesteak subs,
oh yeah.
or there's freaking there's a few other spots that we stop at all the time. We know it's good and we're not gonna shit ourselves.
Yeah.
You guys ever on your like tours you ever drive through Bishop?
Yes, we're playing a Mammoth actually soon at Rafters
Okay, very good. So where are you gonna go in Bishop?
in the snow.
No. I'm saying when you drive through Bishop, where are you gonna stop?
We used to
at?
play at Rusty's a lot.
No, I'm not saying you're play. I'm not saying we're gonna eat. If you drive through Bishop, because you're not gonna give me the right answer.
That freaking jerky place, dude.
Nope.
Mahogany Meats.
Nope.
Absolutely.
Isn't that the one where they're
on
at-
10, dude? Mahogany Meats, best sandwiches and beef jerky.
Isn't that the one where there's
Shatz.
a place that sells all kinds of
Shatz
burgers?
Bakery, dude.
Shats.
See,
yes.
To me, okay, I hear a name like Shats, and it's like I don't want to shat myself.
No.
That's
No,
not an attractive name.
No, it's not.
Foreshadowing
No.
there.
It's like what bagels?
just trust me, dude. Just trust me.
Jewy.
When you play Mammoth on the way up there,
Chewies?
stop at Chats. On the way back, stop at Chats. I'm done. And it's not going to.
they have bumper stickers
It
that
won't,
say
it
I
won't
Chats?
give you the Chats. But I'm telling you, dude.
We've heard the good
it's
things about
bomb.
Shatz Bakery.
No, it is.
But we
bomb.
still don't go next.
No, people drive.
Shatz.
People drive there from all over the place.
Yes.
I mean, I
get the
literally.
Shats?
No, it's
I've literally a couple times, like me and a couple buddies, have just ridden the Shats.
you can't even do a sentence without laughing about Shats.
You can't. Have ridden there, and then just like ate, got a hotel right down the street, and then rode home the next day.
No, the hotel down the street from Shatz, the one across from Rusty's, a bunch of tweakers live in that shit all year long. There's like broken motorcycles and half freaking eaten cars out there.
So you've been to Shats.
I've been in Bishop.
Okay, but you haven't been to Shats though.
No.
Okay. Just
On your
I
recommendation,
tell you what. Just
will
stop
go.
there. Just stop there.
They need to change the
tell
name.
me. Tell me.
They got
what
really
you
good
think.
ratings online.
we're playing there in a couple weeks.
Here's what you do. Okay, so there's the two best sandwiches as far as I'm concerned. The two best sandwiches are the corned beef and the pastrami. So you and someone else.
We're a sandwich band, so
Well, yeah, get a corned beef, get a pastrami, and then just take half the sandwich and swap. So we have two of the best of both worlds. And I'm telling you, guarantee when you come in here, you'll be like going, Zig, that was the fucking shit.
Motherfucker, I want to bring that
was the
other half
Shatz.
of sandwich in the fucking next show. I'm gonna keep it.
Fucking A, dude.
I'm gonna bust it out right here.
And also get the jalapeno cheese bread. Because when you first walk in, it's a bakery and they
I'm
have
in.
all kinds. And there's the jalapeno sourdough bread.
I'm all about putting the worst shit in my body as possible.
Oh, dude. The jalapeno cheese bread and then the jalapeno sourdough bread. God, I swear. I eat that shit, dude, and I'll they come in round loaves like this, And I mean, it's a long ways. I mean, that's like what 300 miles away, right?
One of
Something
my
like
best
that,
friends
Bishop?
lived in Mammoth since I was a sophomore, so
It's like 400
I'll hit him
miles, right? So, I mean, I'll eat that shit. And dude, my teeth hurt, my jaws hurt.
I'm in. I'm in. The more pain, the more gain.
Man, oh, it's so good. But yeah, you do have to stop at the jerky place.
Mahogany meats.
If you're heading to Bishop,
Well, we're playing Raptors.
it's that
so
one
we don't
that's
have to-
right there, just past where the
Shats.
395.
Taco Bell should team up with Shats, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's just past where the
Combine,
395
get
and the 14 meet, and that's you're talking about the jerky place on the right hand side.
It's by the
They're
395
expensive,
and
though.
168.
Get a plate of shit.
No, we see it, and we've heard a lot about Shats. We just haven't gone there yet.
Dude, you have to. You'll thank me,
Because we usually sit to one
And-
place in town.
and it won't give you the shots.
But on Zig's recommend, hey, so Greg, we're stopping at Shats.
Okay.
You're gonna get the shats.
They have,
me.
they have sandwiches. They'll make you shat.
You get the shats at
Get
shats.
the shortbread.
Yeah.
Right.
Short jalapeno bread.
No, even walking in the place, there's something about a bakery. When you walk in, all the smell, you're like, oh my God, it just smells so good.
Yeasty.
Well, what's the place up in LA? Gelson's? That, when you walk into that's like well known. But you know, when you walk into Gelson's, that's like Power Jew freaking food. Right
Well,
there.
remember Wonder Bread used to have their little Wonder Bread?
Wonder Bread.
Wait a minute.
That's
not quality.
Remember they used to have their little stores?
Yeah.
The JJ, right?
Yeah, we used to go there when I was a kid.
There was
Yeah,
one.
Was that the hostess
There was
outlet?
you could get 3
Hostess,
fucking loaves
yeah.
of
Hostess
bread
outlet.
for
There's
$1.
I was next to one.
There's one here in Montclair.
No shit.
Is it really?
Yeah.
We love those places.
Yeah.
I thought they'd like all disappeared.
No,
Me
it's,
too.
it's an outlet. It's a Hostess Wonder. Actually, one of my old
They're hostess outlets.
my
You go to the
my
fucking
my
bread
ex-wife's
Dude.
uncle worked for Hostess, and he would do all the trucks, and he was telling me about this place, and oh yeah, I know, yeah, check this out, and I'm like whatever, and they have all the outlet shit, so it's like all the bread that's like overstock, and they have there. But it expires like within a week.
Oh,
So you
no,
gotta
that's
get-
not what
Yeah,
these
and they
places
sell for
were.
half of what it was.
It's
in a-
half.
These ones
yeah,
were
it's
doing it
half
like
price.
straight from the fucking oven. They would just bag that shit and it would go to the store. So you get it fresh as fuck.
Yeah, well,
Yep. Cartons
You
of
guys-
Twinkies like carton of cigarettes, dude.
when we were staying up in
Heroin.
yeah, when we were in Sacramento, we were staying next to this place. I've never been to one, but it's a Black Bear Diner.
Yeah, they're pretty
All over the
good.
place.
Holy shit.
If you're in a touring band, you know about Black Bear Diners.
Really, really good.
I ate at the one in
Black
Chino.
Bear
It was
They're
Diner.
good.
opening one locally, down where we live.
They have one here, I think, in Claremont.
They're
There's one in
opening
Chino,
one
just a
down,
couple
down where we
miles
live,
from here.
somewhere. I think it might be Marietta.
Yeah,
Or Ontario.
Or Sun City.
Oh, they're opening one, I think, in Elsinore.
That might be it then.
Yeah. They're turning that old Cocos into that or something like that.
Ooh, Coco.
Cacas.
It's going to be full of rats.
Yeah, speaking of shit.
Shit. No, but Black Bear Diner is really good. Big portions, really good. Like
I had a chicken fried steak
cooking
there. It was
bullshit,
good.
just like really good.
So like Corky's. I
Like Corky's, but a little bit better, yeah.
It's kind of like the place we went to in Wrightwood. What was that place?
Oh, the Grizzly Cafe.
Yeah, it's on par with that.
Yeah.
So it's good. Yeah.
You guys ever been to in Redwood?
Grizzlies? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, my
Grizzly
my
Cafe?
daughter used to live in right by Wrightwood, and we'd
Oh
go
my
up there.
God.
Yeah.
It's so good. I love.
So when we're like a touring drummer, we need to line ourselves up with venues in cities where we know there's bomb ass places to
You go to
eat.
local diners. Those are usually pretty.
You know where they're at.
That's how you know.
You
how
want
to
the ones
hire
in
a
stumbling
manager.
distance.
Yeah, stay away from the fucking like the Mexican places. They're gonna give you the shits.
'Cause I don't want a manager that's just going to say, "Oh, I can get you booked here and here." I'm like, "Yeah, where's the good food here and here and here?"
Not a lot of places when I went on tour with Mower lot was the actual bar food at the venue, and they would hook it up, dude. Like
Well, I mean,
yeah.
you show up there like 5 or 6 p.m. and you're the main band. You already have your sound check. Everything's done, and then everyone's just glad to have you. And the cooks, you make friends with the cooks. They'll cook you some bomb shit.
well, think about it. If you on the what is it like the what is it where they do the like the bar rescue and shit like that. All the food ones, it's never a small hole in the wall place. that they're trying to rescue. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Or
yeah, it
trying to make
is.
better. When
They did.
it's always like some
They
kind
did
of
Angels.
Angels, I was
Angels
gonna
and
say.
Corona. They turned it into
that's-
that club whatever 1650.
Racks.
Well, they turned it into racks, yeah. But then it turned into
I thought you said
1650.
I played Angels a bunch of times.
Oh, so have I.
Like 7 different bands.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
You're in the middle of the floor.
Yeah, before they had that stage.
Here's
I'm
your,
not-
here's your
I'm not-
pay.
I'm not-
Here's your tab, and you get
I'm
free
not
passes.
talking about bar
next door.
rescue. I'm talking about like food, like where the food guys go and they go to rescue this food place because but it's never a small place. It's like someone who's like got this like a big corner spot and they have the big advertisement and what have you. It's never a small country cafe. You can't fix a small country cafe because they are cooking country cafe shit.
They exist. They're like ticks. They're
Fucking
burrowed
A,
in.
dude. You know
And
what
that's
I mean?
part
You
of the
never
town.
see the
That's
small
part of the
little
town.
fucking places. It's always like the people who are trying to be like big, name stuff. No. If you go to where bikers and truckers go, you're gonna eat good.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely. No, you got to find those spots too.
Yeah.
And the more interesting, the better for me. I'm an adventurer. I'll go out and find shit. Oh, this
There's-
is interesting.
There's another really bomb place is and it's actually local here. It's called it's right on Etowanda. It's called shit.
Shit. Is that
Shats and shit.
That's it.
Are they in franchise with Shats?
No, it's
Hey, I'll go.
It's right before Foothill, and it's on the right hand side. I can't think of the name, but man, they're only open from like 8 to like 3. So they
AM?
serve breakfast and lunch. That's all they do.
Yeah.
And man, the portions are huge. I mean, the chicken fried steak is like this big. I mean, really.
You're going now?
They do. Well, you better go because the JJ's already got the key.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna knock on the door and scare the cleaning lady too.
Pancakes. When they put the plate on there, it's like 4 pancakes, and they're the size of the plate.
I
dude.
can't eat that much food. I mean, that's like when you go to the Black Bear place. Their pancakes are like this big, but
Yeah.
they give you a stack of 2, and it's like, don't give me 2. No, just I can't even eat one. It's like you eat one of those, you're stuffed. That with like eggs or anything else they serve with it, fuck. And then they give you these. Their biscuits are like monstrous
Right.
too. So
And the gravy on it is got bacon and sausage in it too.
I don't want all that shit. I can't eat that shit. I don't eat that bad.
Well, it's always
My
something for
problem is
later.
beer. Like I love beer.
Well,
and
it's
I go-
always something for later.
Well, I don't know.
I mean, I never finish it. The Toll House.
Toll House.
The Toll House. It's right on Etowanda. I knew I was going to think of the name. It's called the Toll House, and it's right on Etowanda, just north of the 10 freeway. And oh my God, I will take half of my breakfast and put it in a container, and I'll eat that sumbitch for dinner,
Yeah.
and it still tastes just as good.
Have you been to like Slater's 50/50? They're in
No,
Rancho.
I haven't.
They have some crazy like craft burgers and shit, and they have like a million beers on tap. And if you go during like their happy hour, they have like special beers that they're trying to. It's like the end of the kegs they're trying to get rid of. They'll have them for like $3 or $4 for a pint.
Plus, they have burgers that are 50% bacon and 50%
They make these
Hence the name.
crazy craft
Oh,
burgers.
you've been there too?
Yeah, they're good. They're expensive because they're right there by Victoria Gardens.
but they're really
Oh,
good.
But yeah,
God, I hate
it's
Victoria
good.
Gardens.
It's so good though. There should. I mean, if you go in there for just like a beer and a burger, that's a great place to go.
Yeah, that's gonna be like $25.
No, it's not. Not even by yourself. Nah, you'll spend maybe $20 for a beer and a good burger. Maybe 2 beers and a burger, whatever.
And a tip.
Yeah. Well, then 25, whatever. Well, so what? I mean, if you're
Now
going
you're
to a
a
place,
cheap
worth it,
fucking
though.
tipper. Look at this guy. Maybe 25.
well, it depends on how good they are. You know.
This is true. I'm
If
big-
I'm waiting around for my shit, which sometimes happens with places, I'm not going to tip them well. If they're on their shit and they're like, "Oh yeah, how can I help you?" You know, doing as much as they can, great. But if they have like zero help extra, and then you're waiting around for your shit. It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Come on.
Yeah, I don't want to flag a waiter or waitress down. Like, hey, if I need something.
Yeah, when I'm doing that,
when you're walking
your
by,
tip's
you
going
say,
from-
"Hey, are you okay? Can I get you anything? Oh no, I'm good. I'd rather you be overly attentive than underly attentive.
yeah,
Really,
absolutely.
Rather be over than under.
right?
Giggity.
Yeah. Don't lick the canal in the back.
Unless I just played a show.
Scott, you nasty motherfucker. You and Tato. Nasty ass.
Hey, it's not my thing, but it's like,
But he does it.
It's like, hey, I'm not gonna say no.
But he does it. I know that Tiff ain't fucking making any comments right now. Someone sent me this thing where it was like a porno fucking thing. Might have been you.
what?
Scott sent me this thing, dude, where some chick bent over, this guy tased her in the fucking butthole.
Yes.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh yeah. No, that was from
Why
one of
would
my
somebody
buddies.
do that?
I forget
Was
who
she
sent that to
violent?
me, but no, it's just some chick that was just like bending over, and then she had some thing that looked like a dildo, but it was a taser
Oh, it was a guy. You could hear him laughing, but
or whatever it was. It looked like a dildo, but it was a fucking taser, and it
Yeah.
just went right up to her clit and just went ding. And
no,
she
he did
just-
on her asshole.
They make
Was
a
it her
billy
asshole?
club that's
It was
a
on her
taser.
asshole,
Oh,
like
okay.
zap.
Oh, whatever it was. It's like yeah.
And she's all like, "Whoa!" And then
She took it like a
jumped.
champ.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh!" I'm like, "Going, what? Are you serious? Really?"
Thank you,
liked
sir. May I have another?
But I actually think it was him that sent me one. This was probably like a couple years ago, where some chick was eating. It was like a porno. They're filming a porn, and this chick's eating this dude's ass, and the
Ew.
dude farted.
Oh,
That was you, wasn't it?
I don't know. Possibly.
And she's like, "Oh my!" Like right, mouth open. I mean, that's. Then there's one level when you walk into a room and you walk into someone's fart with your mouth open. Okay, that's one thing. But for licking someone's ass and then they actually fart, that's fucked up, dude.
there was one time when I was drunk and I was getting head, and I actually farted and then passed out.
Wait, who farted and passed out?
I did. I was getting head, and I just let out a big giant fart and passed the fuck out. And I was done.
Dude, I just missed a great story. What the
That's
fuck?
funny.
You were getting ahead, you farted and passed out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you were gone a long time, dude. Man, you were taking a dump.
Nah,
No.
she was there.
Oh, somebody. That means the cleaning lady did not leave yet.
Yeah.
The mop up was still
She was in
outside. I was
there
waiting for her
waiting.
for a minute.
Oh, look at that.
I went in there. She's like, no, you're not the right guy.
Tato's
No,
trying
no.
to fucking. Oh, he was out there talking with the cleaning lady, so she did not leave.
No, she's still in the bathroom.
Yeah.
I think she
Oh.
heard us all going to the bathroom at the same time.
She wears those clothes that look like the tiles that are on the wall, so she's just like all camo and shit.
No, she wears skin tight stuff. She wears like the
Walmart wear.
Cottage cheese leggings.
yeah.
Ugh.
Varicose shorts.
This is why I don't go to Walmart.
You going to Walmart.
Not in a while. Actually, I do like getting like motor oil and stuff there. It's cheaper than the AutoZone.
It is, actually. I go there for car parts, too.
What does it say on the label?
Air
Oil?
filters and motor oil.
Oil.
Those are good deals at Walmart.
Yeah, why is it cheaper at Walmart than AutoZone? What the fuck?
Why
Yeah,
wouldn't it
but
be cheaper?
It all depends on what you buy. You're probably buying shit that says oil
No, I
with
like
a red label.
actual like full
Mobile
synthetic
One?
oil. Yeah, Mobile One. You can get like the 5-quart containers are usually like $25.
Dude, that's like $1.50 cheaper than it.
I know, but it's $1.50 cheaper.
But then after you grab it, you're like, oh, I need some toothpaste, too.
Yeah, but
Well,
see,
what about some razor blades?
what's
Yeah.
nice, if I know I'm going just for oil and an oil filter for my truck, I'm just going to go right and pull off the shelf, go up to the counter, boom, and I'm out of there. I'm not going to stand in line with like a lot of the people with like this grocery cart full of shit, and then
Oh, go to the lawn care. There's always
Yeah.
a shorter line.
You always go out the
they
side.
don't have
And
them anymore.
people don't park on that side.
Which
either.
one?
You can
Which
park right
Walmart
up
do you
front.
go to? That has a wall, has a lawn care.
Stupid Colton.
Colton.
Yeah, the one right by us. But then again, it's been a while since I've been there. Did they like put something else in
They
there?
don't.
They always put the
they
fun
don't have a
cashiers at
lawn
those
one.
ones
I
too.
think they still do. It's like all the way on the end.
I love going
Still
there.
inside.
You're talking about the one right there off of Washington and the 215?
Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
I haven't been there a while.
They don't have the lawn thing there anymore, dude. There's no garden thing anymore.
Well, it's not an outdoor one. Not like Home Depot or nothing. It's just like this other section, and there's a door that goes in and out there, and they got 2 or 3 registers.
No, what you can do is you can go and check out at the where all the TVs and shit are. That's what I do.
You can check out the
Or
automotive
the
center
jewelry.
too.
Or the jewelry. I'll go right there, and I'll just fucking push my cart right through the thing, and then exit. I'm good to go.
I remember once I ordered something.
So throw that in there.
I ordered something online, and I went to the store to pick it up because it's free, like ship to store. And so I go to like wait in the fucking line for like the information up front. And they're like, "Oh, you need to go to the jewelry department." For some reason, they were doing all the ship to store stuff through their jewelry department. I was like, "That's odd."
Yeah, right. That's the last place where a dude would go.
Let me see if I can catch the
Unless it's Valentine's Day.
No, she's already gone.
Oh, damn it.
They ain't nothing to see.
She's in camo mode.
She's huge.
It's called the police.
So we were talking about drums.
We were talking about
Maybe.
freaking passing out, getting Ed, and shitting yourself.
We were
What happened? Wait,
we
what
were
I
still
missed?
on,
That was the most interesting thing I ever watched.
he was talking about some porno where some chick was going down on some dude's a-hole and he farted.
Oh,
So I
fart
brought- I
hammer.
brought up my
Fart
story.
hammer.
Fart hammer?
That's fart hammer.
Well, that yeah, Zig.
He
was-
does it every time, like on call. Like he has a bunch of videos, and these chicks don't know it. And he
I
freaking-
find it
Fart
odd
hammer?
that you know this.
Yes, that's so.
I'm a drummer. Why wouldn't I know this?
Fart hammer.
Shit, me and Scott were just talking about one of my old bands was called Big Sausage Pizza.
Nice.
After the fart, already played 12 gigs before I even saw any of the videos.
Yeah. Dope.
I'm just like, that's a fucked up name. Yeah, sure. Let's call the band that.
That's hilarious.
What were the videos like?
Special delivery, big old hole cut out in the pizza box. Chick opens the pizza box, big old dong hanging out. End of story. They fuck on the couch.
Nice.
That's,
Well, at least they got laid.
Bang Bus is way more entertaining. Fart Hammer's funny as hell, though, dude.
Hammer.
You got, yeah.
That's just, I don't want to see that. I don't want anything to do with that.
You guys think that I could?
Except for maybe this.
I send. No, Zig will sit there and complain about the videos that I send to him. And it's like, I get these from my friends. I don't find these things. These fuckers send them to me.
Oh, the
you know
messenger
his ass likes
videos
them
are
too.
wild,
Yes,
dude.
it's like, dude, I didn't create this fucking phenomenon. No, this was like these assholes sending me shit, and I'm just sharing the joy and the
I don't
fucking
even
laughter.
look at videos.
First, it
people
was
send.
just hot chicks. It was like, okay, cool. We were at work.
And then it comes to
Now it's
disgusting
chicks with
shit.
dicks.
No, that or
And then it gets worse.
I don't know. One of your friends sent me some nasty one, and I was like,
It would be one of my friends.
It was one a fisting one. I was like, no, I'm not even going to push play, fucker. Fuck
That
you.
might have been Jason Vaughn.
No, see, he won't push play.
No.
He won't open it, but he'll
Jason, was that you?
he'll send it to me. That's what he does. He sends me all this shit. I'm like going, okay. Every time before I open, I'm like going, oh my god, okay, what am I gonna see? And then
Everyone blames it on me. It's like
It is you.
All I
And
do
then
is
Oscar
share the
looks,
fucking funny shit.
well, then Oscar looks at you like, oh my god. I'm like, oh,
What did
that's
she say? What's her
Scott.
reaction? What'd she do?
Dude, she's like, what the fuck? You know?
Not in that voice.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
No, it's not me like finding this shit. It's people that send it to me.
Really, baby? It's not me.
No, because even my dad used to send me all these dirty like email things, like, and I'm like, then my ex-wife would open them up, and I'm like, oh shit. So then I'd have
Remember
to,
back in the day, they used to fax this stuff.
Yeah, right?
And even before that, they would
how old are
send,
you? Wait
like
a minute.
inner office stuff like on mimeograph shit.
When people were sitting on fax machines.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, those copiers.
No,
I blame all my friends for all that dirty shit that I might forward to a buddy or whatever. It's like, yeah, it's not me.
Well,
He blames the person he's
If
sending
it's
it to.
funny or if it's something that's just like over the top, like I gotta share it. It's like it's funny.
There's 4 people that send me the most shit. One is Tug Bacon.
What? Tug bacon?
I hope
Yeah,
you would say
it's-
bad
it's- No,
stuff.
that's his nickname. He's from a Black Sabbath Motorcycle Club.
Oh.
So he sends me shit. Joe Mama sends me shit. You send me shit, and then
I said him shit too.
Some of it might be kind
I
of
said him Jason Bond's shit.
Zig is the shit collector.
Because if it's shit, it's going to go through your circle. It's going to go through.
Everybody sends him their shit.
Yeah.
And he enjoys the shit out of it.
yeah, I'm like, oh, what the
He's the
hell?
shit collector.
What
Now
the
I'm bored.
hell
I'm
is
just
this?
all right. Great, another chick with a dick. Great. Then you have to one up it. Oh, people shitting them, freaking fisting each other in the ass and shit. Like, oh man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
I remember
It's
when
just
I was
like,
in
oh my
college,
God.
they had this student services office where they have pamphlets for pretty much everything. And we found one. I thought this was a joke, but it was actually legit. And it said, fisting draws blood. They made a fucking pamphlet to talk us out of fist fucking. Who the fuck thinks of this shit?
There was one where this guy Joe Mama sent this to me, and it was some guy that was like fisting some chick, and then and pulls her colon out, and it looks like a
Raspberry snow cone.
yeah.
Ew, no.
Yeah, it was.
What the fuck?
Dude,
When the asshole comes out, it looks like that's what they call a snow
yeah,
cone.
it's-
That's called a hemorrhoid.
yeah, it looks gnarly.
They call it a snow
and he's
cone.
all licking it. I'm like, oh,
Double what the fuck?
delete.
That's what we're going to do to the recording of this show.
It looked like a pine cone.
Hey, maybe it was a pineal gland.
There's nothing. I'm just saying that there can't be nothing healthy about that.
No.
I'm just
That's-
saying there's nothing healthy.
That is not good. No es bueno.
They're getting paid.
Yeah, but then they have to have anal reconstructive surgery.
Ah.
Well,
Hey, how about that for a job? I'm a
Which-
surgeon. I perform anal reconstructive surgery.
Which probably costs you all the money you
what
make.
shape would you like?
Do you have a raspberry sticking out of your ass? I'll chop it off.
No, I need that. It belongs inside.
Push it back, push it back, push it back.
You know, years ago, I
Those are
had,
the worst. Those are the worst videos, though. The fucking ones where someone sends you like some chick doing a prolapse, fucking nasty shit.
Prolapse?
What's prolapse?
Prolapse is when they can like turn their asshole inside out, like and
Yeah, the snow cone. We were just talking about that.
yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
What does it look like?
I wouldn't know. Just a video, like
You said it was nasty. You must have
it's
seen it.
nasty.
Tips agree.
We just explained
It looks like fucking someone's like intestines coming out their ass. Is what it looks like. It's fucking disgusting.
Tips agreeing with us.
What?
You and all your fucking nasty ass videos.
Hey, I get them from my friends. I just share the love.
friends are fucked up.
It's a friendly boy.
It's always at work when you open this shit up too. Always at work. You're like, oh fuck, that sucks. Ha ha ha. I needed that.
See, I
As
should.
long as I'm not at a customer's house and the thing doesn't start playing.
Did it happen before?
No.
On the Bluetooth
No, the Bluetooth. I don't have Bluetooth at a customer's house.
surround sound.
Surround sound. All right. Anyway.
See, I had it was. So I got distracted. God damn it!
What is distracted? Have you ever seen somebody get tracted?
Here we go. I thought this
What
was
is
a
that?
drum clinic. What happened to the drum clinic?
We
went on a
started
sidetrack.
talking
There's
about
this much
stuff.
drum clinic
Hey, have
tonight.
you ever seen that video? Speaking of drum clinic, have you ever seen that fucking chick playing drums and the dude's nuts?
Oh,
Was that me?
no.
Ah,
That's gotta hurt.
what?
No, really. She. It's a video. I deleted it because it was. I'm like going, oh my god, made my nuts hurt. But someone sent me and
somebody sent me
this
that.
chick's fucking playing drums on this guy's testicles.
Like with actual drumsticks?
No, with her fingers.
Oh. But that's still gonna hurt.
And it's still gonna hurt.
Yeah.
No, I did. Was it an Asian video?
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, there's one that I'd gotten years ago. That was some chick punching this guy.
Oh,
Yeah.
And this guy's like coming that way.
While
I'm
he's
like,
squirting.
how the fuck are you excited about that? That's like, I'd be like, fuck you, get the fuck away from me.
Well, that happens. People
No.
pay for that shit to get sucked in the nuts while they're coming. I knew a girl. I worked
Stupid
with a
as fuck.
bartender. Her side job was her and her friend dressed up in Catholic schoolgirl uniforms. No, this is true shit. And they're like, yeah, this guy freaking pays us to hit him in the nuts with heels. Like,
Some guys like
And
to
it
get their
turns them
dick
on.
stepped on too. Remember, this is why we were doing stripper
Yeah.
shows.
It's
So we
fucked
had,
up.
like all of these like weird stories that
With
the strippers are
stilettos.
gonna tell us.
see, we need to.
We need
That's
to do
why
that.
we
Yeah.
are. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do that.
speaking of drum clinic,
Oh,
you just keep reverting back to the shit.
no thanks.
Yeah. So drums. Yeah.
See, I was gonna
Drums
say
and
something
chart.
else.
You started it.
I better not.
Yeah.
Well,
this
wait.
always
I
started
just-
with a chart conversation.
I always make a right or a left somewhere along the line.
The girl put drums on the guy's nuts.
I think you guys fucking it's playing drums and it's got like a whole like music background, you know. And I think it was one,
Oh,
you know.
No.
But like
I'm sure it's
smacking
gonna.
his
If I didn't get
record.
sent it already,
Whap!
it's gonna get sent to me because it's drum shit.
Yeah. That's
Hey
just
Tato,
crazy.
check this out. No.
Hey, you guys ever had sex playing drums?
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Well, not fully, but
Playing drums or
there's only so far you can go.
While you're jamming.
I got penetration
Giggity.
because I do this thing. I do the drum solo, and even with the mask on, freaking, there's a chick on my lap. Hopefully, sometimes I've had a couple of my girlfriends sit on my lap during a drum solo because, like I said, I'm not that good, so I got to give the crowd something to freaking look at.
Oh, this was live?
So yeah, absolutely on stage. Freaking
Sweet.
Straddled you and like
straddles me,
pulled
and
your
and
shit out.
I do a drum solo, I'm making out with her, freaking she'll bust out her titties, and one of my first ones, freaking, yeah, she freaking just put her underwear aside and freaking unzip my shit. I'm like, well, there's fucking 157 people here at the place I work at.
Oh, nice.
The owners are here.
Giggity.
If you're gonna do this, make it, you know, I'm in my fort. You know, there's so much shit you can see, but yeah, that happened.
Nice.
But I could.
Awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't, you know, my concentration had to go here or there. So, but yeah, we attempted that. My band tries to get freaking people to come on my lap, freaking done the drum solo. It's that bad now. I know I'm the guy known for the freaking lucha libre mask and the freaking.
Well, I remember your ex-girlfriend used to do that with you.
Well, Cheryl was awesome because she was tall and Dutch, so she had long legs.
Yeah.
You could play drums with her on your lap. It was sexy as shit.
I'm gonna
And
guess
her
right
tits were
now.
eye level too. So I was like,
I'm gonna guess tits right now. Going.
but the short ones
Oh,
with the
that-
fat hips, you
She's
can't
game
play.
for anywhere.
Well, I mean, actually, because I mean, our girls are like very small, so that's doable.
Yeah.
Hey, maybe that's
doesn't
why,
work.
Let's go, honey.
maybe that's why people keep their drum thrown low.
Well, I don't know.
I'm willing
They
to
got
try
short
that.
girlfriends.
I'm willing to try that. We've done it on motorcycles, but I don't know, honey.
Do it while playing drums.
Yeah.
Talk your chick into it. It's hot and distracting at the same time.
She'd be down. When it comes to sex, she's okay with that. She's open minded.
I hope so.
Oh,
Unless you air it out on air.
yeah, well,
No, it's hard to play drums.
No, I don't. I'm never
Tiff can be
descriptive.
pretty freaky.
I'm never descriptive when it comes to my girl, but she's open minded.
Tiff is pretty freaky.
All right, so there you go.
Has she straddled you playing drums?
No comment.
Yes!
No.
Tiff actually wrote us
that-
something. She
I would
said,
have said-
"Inside our ass compilation." Played
What happened? What?
Tiff wrote, "Inside our ass compilation." Played to the montage of "So You Had a Bad Day."
Of course she did.
Tiff, you're awesome.
Oh, babe. You're crazy.
Has she done it at a show on stage?
No.
Oh, dude. You just gotta step these numbers up.
She would. She's just that crazy. But it's like,
Let me know when that happens.
I'm concentrating. I move around too much.
Oh yeah,
That would be.
you know how I play.
Giggity.
Yeah.
I'm all about putting up
Tiff,
numbers.
here's what you need to do. Here's Scott jamming live, and then you should sneak behind the stage, and then come up behind him and just unzip him and just start fucking stroking him while he's
Reach around.
playing live. That way you're free. You're not going to get hit with the sticks, and see what happens.
Yeah, she might get whacked with the stick. That also happens. I've had a couple
I
girls.
think he will. He be serious jamming. He's got to stay in time with the music.
In my first couple times doing this, there was a couple accidents.
Hey, as long as
The
it's
drumstick, when you beat it up on the
wonder-
rim, and it gets it starts breaking. It gets tangled up in their hair, and you
Oh.
pull. Oh, they hate that shit.
You think?
Well, especially all the
I've been there, done that. I've had to refine this.
Look at Scott going like, okay,
Not
guys,
unscathed either.
Take me off this.
It can go bad. It can go bad.
When I did have long hair, that was one of the things that would, just really fuck me up. So once you have the little hatchet marks in
Yep.
your stick, and you go back, and then it gets tangled in your hair, and you're like, there goes a bunch of hair right along with it. You're like, ouch. But my hair was like, I had like really poofy hair, like Charlie. His hair just like sits flat.
Did you do the hairspray, Zig?
No,
I did the Aquaman
I didn't have
thing.
to. I didn't have
Yours
to.
like mine. It's just naturally poofy.
I didn't have to. I actually, a couple times, I actually tried to fucking Jerry juice just so it would sit flatter because my hair was like really poofy.
Do you have any pictures? Can you bring
I
them in next time?
do. I do. Yes.
Oh shit, we're down to 3 minutes.
Okay, we can sign off on
not
Chaotic
like-
Radio US.
We don't have to,
Good thing I'm looking.
but we don't got no time limit.
No,
we do
only
on
on the Chaotic Radio app.
Yeah.
I'll sit here and talk shit all night. This is
Yeah.
fun.
No, we're okay on
How much
YouTube
tequila we
and
got?
Facebook.
Nothing.
None?
Zero. Unless there's
Zero?
something else in the freezer.
No es
Our
bueno.
Grab that fucking whiskey. We'll drink our shit.
Yeah, no, whatever. Yeah, no, if they're drinking our shit, it's like, fuck you
I
guys.
found a bag of weed I lost last night.
Nice.
What are you doing? Why are you signing
Half a
off?
teacher.
I'm not signing off. No, he's signing off on the Chaotic Radio.
Oh, okay, okay.
Oh,
but
we still got
actually-
over 2 minutes.
Yeah. Hey, guess what we have
Rush
next week?
Turbo.
Oh, wait, not next week. On the 18th.
Who's coming up?
Van Halen?
Texas Runaways.
Nice.
Who?
Texas Runaways. Their album broke. They're the ones that won the Vans Warp Battle of Bands. They've been on there a couple times. And
Yeah, we've had them before.
Yeah. Awesome. Bree Neely.
Bree and Mike.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mike
yeah,
and
no,
her husband.
okay. I think I remember them from the old studio.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And Bree sang the national anthem. I think that was actually last year.
Yep. I think they're our only country band we've had on.
Yeah, the only country band, but they're like country.
Isn't the
Rock,
guitar
kinda.
The
player,
good kind of country.
guitar player and a singer are like married or something now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I remember
Mike
them now.
Mike and Bree.
That's right. No, they were cool guys.
But
group.
Bree hit me up, and she says, "Hey, we have our because the one. So now they went in the studio. So their single is released, or not released yet, but they wanted to release it. They're releasing it on the couple days prior." And so she says, "Hey Zig, we're gonna release our single, and then we can do your show on the 11th." And I went, "Hey, that'd be great." But I didn't think about that it was Biker Alley. That on the second, yes, and then on the second Monday. So I was like, "Oh shoot!" So I had to text her back and like, "Hey,
Every show's your biker alley.
it's fucking A."
Actually, we didn't talk
but-
about motorcycles tonight.
Didn't you?
But she, I said it's good for the 18th, so they're all good to go.
Cool.
So they're gonna come in. They're in house.
So next week is
And,
Bikers
they'll
Alley, and
do
then we
a-
have Texas Runaway.
Yeah. So hopefully Lynn can come in because hopefully we can get them playing acoustically. Also, we're gonna play what they recorded, but
Oh, yeah.
it'll be nice
Whoops.
to have them play
I'm like,
acoustic too because
Who's that?
Bree does not. Brie can sing without any music behind her. She's that talented.
That's awesome. Oh yeah.
So, anyways, we are signing off on chaoticradio.us. But we're going to keep on going on, obviously, Facebook and YouTube Live. So those of you that might be listening on Chaotic Radio US and you're still in traffic,
He just cuts it off like.
there you went.
It went away.
There you went.
Oh,
Tune in next week for the answer.
Harry hippie ass.
That's perfect.
Last week on the Zig Zone. Cut the blue wire. They're all blue wires.
All right.
I was in my car. Now I have to watch. Shit. I was tuning in a drum clinic last week, and they were talking about butts being turned inside out and shitting themselves. And
Anal clinic.
I didn't hear anything about drums.
Yeah, we didn't even really do too much drums.
We did drums.
We talked about shitting while drumming
Well,
and screwing while drumming. What else is there?
well,
You know, actually, that I've never done it before. I've never
I haven't either.
had sex while playing.
I haven't done it fully all the way.
it's got to be awkward though.
It's very awkward.
That's got to be
Yeah.
awkward. It can't be pleasurable.
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
But it'd be fun. I mean, that'd be something like to record and just like for posterity's sake, just say.
Why wouldn't you think of doing something like that? You're sitting
What
there.
the hell?
You're beating skins.
Look at me. Here I'm having sex playing drums. Fuck it off.
I'm like, well, I'm not going to be a better drummer, so I might as well just look for shit to do. I play blindfolded, smoking joints. I text people I drum. I do some fucking dumbass shit, dude.
Nice.
Just because I can. So I might not be better than you, but you can't,
But he freaks out the cleaning lady.
I freaked out many cleaning ladies,
Katie.
and I ain't done yet. I'm always up late at night. I always run into them, or when we're getting kicked out of a hotel room.
Yeah,
And
she
the
was
freaking
kinda-
room smells like weed, and I'm all busted out from the night before. I'm just walking in as they're cleaning out my room, like when we play in Vegas. I'm just out, out all night.
Well, that's a facility that never sleeps.
Yeah.
we always go to we'll go up to what the fuck is it? The place and then goddamn.
Must have been fun.
No, fucking Nevada.
Oh, Laughlin. Tropicana.
Yeah.
And bikinis.
Yeah, bikinis.
Yes! And Losers Lounge. And then the Hideout.
Yep.
You do the trifecta.
Yeah. When are you guys playing there again? Because we've been trying to. I have some free time, but it's like expiring soon.
Shit. Let me consult my secretary. I have to watch some butt videos.
Oh damn.
Kidding. I know we're playing Vegas for St. Patty's. Yeah. So they have us on Fremont, so we have the Mickey Finn's thing all the time, but when they put the stages outside, there's one right outside of Hennessy's and Mickey Finn's. Yeah. So they'll have us right on the sidewalk and do a 4-hour set. Then we have to literally pick up our gear and throw it inside Mickey Finn's and start again right away and do the 10 to 2.
A 4-hour set. Why?
So it's 8 hours in an 8-hour period.
Dude, what
literally.
band does a 4-hour fucking set? We're talking about 3 hours.
But you
set.
take
Two of them.
You take certain little breaks here and there. You don't just play 4 hours straight, right? No. You take breaks.
That's what I was saying.
But no, when I was
We usually do hour sets. Okay, so you got 45 and a 15-minute
know.
break.
I mean, I've done a 3-hour, but it's like, okay, you play for an hour, then it's like about 15 minutes, you go back on.
Well, we prefer to do the hour and
So
the
it's not a
20-minute break
3-hour
versus
set.
45 minutes, 15-minute breaks. And it's a world of difference. Even an extra 5-10 minutes. Cause
So it's 3 sets in 3 hours.
we could do that. We were filling 4 hours.
Yeah. Not
Right?
a 3 hours.
You're giving the club their money's worth. You're filling up all the stage time. But
Well, like Pink Floyd was.
No,
when I seen
when
Pink
we-
Floyd, that was a 3-hour set, but
Like when I played the
they
Pit Stop.
changed things. Everything went dark. So people were pissing.
that's a
and-
different.
and whatever.
well, no, when we
That's
played,
that's a big production.
when we played Tortoise Rock, we had to do a 3-hour set straight through. Because if you stop, then the crowd will disperse or leave or whatever, and it's in an area where there's a base, like a military base nearby, so it gets a huge crowd and it gets packed. But it's if you stop, people will leave. So we just play straight through 3 hours, and it's brutal, but
Now, is that by choice or is that in your rider?
Not by, it's not in the writer, but it's like.
You guys are choosing to do that and not lose people, though.
Exactly.
Okay, well, you have a choice.
Because we're having fun.
If you're scheduled to play 3 hours straight,
well,
I'm in.
Well, it's easy to
I need
do
2
3
Gatorade
hours
bottles.
of Aussie tunes for sure.
Yeah, but trying to play drums and
Oh no, it's a lot of work.
And what sucks with the casinos is they don't want you to drink on stage. But so you gotta be discreet and all that shit. We just dealt with a bullshit thing with one of the casinos, but it's like you gotta be careful. But it's like some of them, you don't get a choice to play an hour and an hour and an hour. It's like you got to play straight through because the crowd's there, and they want you to perform and keep the crowd there, keep them entertained.
Drinking and buying food.
Well, this is an outdoor venue too. The Tortoise Rock is an outdoor stage. I don't know. Have you played there before?
I've heard of it though.
It's a great place. I mean, they pack them in. They pay well.
A lot of great bands play there.
And it's way the fuck out there in the middle of nowhere. But because it's near a base, they get a lot of people there, and it's always fun. We always have a good time every time we play there. The
military don't get a chance to have like fun.
Exactly. So when they see like an Aussie band coming in, they're like, "Oh fuck yeah,
yeah!"
And they have a blast.
At Camp Pendleton, they throw semi-public events like the Mud Run. Like we played a couple of those, and George St. Pierre was there on behalf of Nas. He did a guest appearance. There was a couple of big names there, and people were having fun.
Oh yeah,
and they were doing the whole Mud Run.
Day Zero used to do the Camp Pendleton shows.
That was awesome.
4th of July.
Yeah, huge area, huge stage, like you're saying. Yeah,
shit ton of
a
people.
big turnout too, and family turnout.
Yeah, thousands of people.
And
on the beach.
Of course, it's for the troops as well, so that's also adds to it. So, those things are fun for sure.
It's like Bob Hope.
Bob Hope.
He'd love to perform for the.
Have you guys done a USO tour at all?
USO.
I've never played a military gig. I've always wanted
an actual
to.
USO tour.
Yeah, I always wanted to and never have.
Because we hear about it. I haven't played one either yet, but it always gets brought up. But I would love to.
Oh, they love that shit. It's like it's a good reason for them just to no fucks given. All their sergeants. You just be yourself. Because they're under such scrutiny their entire fucking day. You know what I mean? They're always being watched and
Sir, yes, sir.
Yeah. And then
I mean, there's rules for that too.
You have the next 6 hours to be whoever the fuck you want to be. And it's like, okay, there you go. Yeah. And I think it's awesome. I mean, they need that. I totally respect our military, and I think more bands should actually do. And you notice how less bands have been doing like performing for the military overseas and what have you.
Right.
You see less and less of that.
Well, they're not at war right now, and they're not.
It doesn't matter they're fucking war. They're still there. It doesn't matter if they're in the Philippines or the Middle East or South America or wherever.
People stationed everywhere, and they're on duty.
Yeah.
Why do they got to be?
But they
there?
enjoy live music and live bands.
Well, that's not for us to say. I'm going to say they need entertainment. I just say they need entertainment.
A lot of people,
wherever they're at,
if you're in the military,
and they would love it,
and you're working someplace, what do you have? An iPod or some way to get music to get you through your day. I mean, music is one of the top things to do while you're out there with a bunch of other dudes and maybe a combat zone or not. If you're out there, music is always there. Because when you watch a TV, you can't do stuff. You have to watch TV, watch movies. But you're listening to music. You're working on tanks. I knew a tank mechanic friend of mine, and they would blast Sepultura territory when they had to go into combat, and that just, if they had to go, that it's an attitude changer. It's like, okay, we're ready. Or
music puts you in the mood.
Absolutely.
Or an immigrant song or something,
Just random.
Ass Bandit. That's a good one. That's
you really want to fuck that thing up? Get a Patriots Super Bowl ring.
Let's not ruin it here.
We can make a Rams one. That would makeshift one.
Well, whatever. They've already got one, so
yeah, they do.
Doesn't matter. Yeah, no.
Yeah, the Patriots got 3 in a row.
What are they up
Wasn't
to now?
even
Like
good.
9
3 in a
Super
row.
Bowls?
Yeah.
How many do they have
3 in a
overall?
row, right?
Are they one short of the Steelers?
No, I think they
Patriots,
passed the
3 in a
Steelers
row, right?
already.
Patriots have
But
6
total.
now.
No, in a row. In a row.
No, but how
I
many
don't
total
know.
do they have?
3. No, I think they have like 6 or 7, but I think they
No,
have
they
3
have-
in a row.
No, they've got.
This year, last year, and the year prior.
No, they didn't get last year. The Eagles beat their ass last year.
The Eagles' first one in the franchise.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Yep. That was epic, dude.
Yeah.
Rams couldn't do it, but Eagles could.
Well, fuck off. No, they just didn't show up. I mean,
Rams,
it
Rams,
is what it
Rams.
is. They did not show up. No, Rams are fucking badass.
That's because Patriots got a good defense too. You think they're all offense, but it's not.
well,
They're just
yeah,
a damn good team.
they got a good defense.
They're just
but-
the veterans in the big game.
I mean,
and
yeah,
the Rams showed
no
up
shit.
like
Yeah, but look how many points they fucking let them score in the whole fucking game. And normally the Patriots are like fucking like 20 to 30 points per game at least. And they only let them score fucking 13 points. And that was like,
yeah. They hit Brady a couple times too.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good, pretty good.
Yeah, they
I
did
give
a
it up
damn
to the
good
Rams.
job on defense.
And he's retiring. Thank you.
Is he?
I'm tired of looking at his face.
He's retiring with a smile?
They were going throughout during the game. They're like going, yeah, Brady's retired whether he wins or not.
So is that asshole
ESPN
Gronk.
said they're tough to retire.
Yeah,
Word.
I'm tired of seeing his face.
That stupid Gronkowski piece of shit. That guy's fucking finally retiring too.
Don't know who that is.
One of the fucking assholes on the fucking team. That's a douche.
Oh, you mean the winners? You mean the champions?
The douche? The douches? The douches?
He's like
Super
taller than
Bowl
everybody on the
champions?
field too.
The winningest team of all time.
He's got a bionic arm too.
I need to look that up actually because I think they did beat the Steelers, but I thought that was a few years ago
Who?
already. The Patriots, as far as like the most Super Bowl victories.
I don't know. Who cares?
If
The
they, I
Steelers-
think they're tied.
The Steelers were undefeated.
They
in
were
the Super
one up,
Bowl,
I think,
though.
before the Super Bowl
Right?
happened.
No, they're not undefeated. They've lost. Yeah.
Lost to the Seahawks, I think.
Ew, Seahawks.
yeah, the Seahawks.
The Seahawks.
And that was a horrible Super Bowl too.
That was 4 years ago, right? Seahawks.
Something like that. I don't know.
But no,
And
this
then
one-
and
this one
then
took
and
the
now
cake.
and then they couldn't even make it in the playoffs.
But it's like the Steelers will beat the best teams out there, but then lose to the suckiest teams out there too. It's never a
You know, I
never a
want.
smooth road.
You know-
we'll be in the end game. But
You know, I want to win the Super Bowl is the Browns. I really do.
yeah.
Right.
Even non-football fans know about the
I'm
Browns winning
just
Super Bowl.
saying. You know, I would be.
Didn't they?
I
They lost
wanna
to
be the-
San Fran that one year.
I want to
back
be
in
the
the 80s.
I want to be the first one to be like, going, you know what, dude? I want the Browns to win, and if they do, at least mark my word, at least they did it.
And Cleveland they have a UFC heavyweight champion, the one that accomplished most, Stipe Miocic, and the Cavaliers won a bunch of shit. They just don't have the football team, but Cleveland's doing good. These 2 out of 3.
I don't
here's
know
the
what
actual
it is.
numbers.
See, the problem with Cleveland is that they don't have good plays.
Can't get anywhere.
They
Well, it's
don't have
Cleveland.
plays. They don't have good plays. That's the whole thing. If you watch the football game, you're like going, "Wow!" I mean, why would you do that? Why would you do this? Why would you do that? They don't have good plays. They just don't.
I don't think they have a good name.
I mean, think about.
It's like Shats.
Well, I mean,
Browns, Shats, shit.
Yeah.
Fuck.
well, look at the plays that
It's just bad karma.
that the Pats were doing yesterday. I think they saved some plays.
Oh,
Which is why they
gotta
broke
save
through.
plays for the last
they,
game.
that they didn't use during the season whatsoever, and I think that's what screwed up L.A. I think that's what screwed them up. I think they were surprised, like going, "Oh shit, what was this play?"
Yeah.
And
That's why they always send spies to the other team to try to figure out what their secret plays are going to be.
Are you gonna agree with me,
Belichick
Scott? I mean,
spies,
come on, think about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Bella-
wasn't it
Bella
Patriots
spies.
coach that you said was like the one that was caught like spying on the Rams? Or something like that?
It was a joke meme, but whatever. Yeah,
okay.
it was the same thing. Yeah, no, they absolutely do that shit. So I'm sure they had their agenda and their bullshit and whatever, but
Yep.
Yeah. Just
But Patriots-
Rams just didn't show up. I mean, they've had a couple games that they didn't show up for this year, and those are the ones that they lost. And that's what everyone was saying. Is it going to be the Rams that are the championship Rams, or are they going to be the team that just kind of folded and had their losses? And obviously, it was the offense just did not show up, and it sucks, but it is what it is.
Oscar chimed in. Give me a bunch of little
Super Bowl
hearts.
clinic.
She's my sweetie. She's my muffin.
How cool.
She's actually chiming in.
I didn't know Green Bay Packers won the first 2 Super Bowls.
Oh, I'm sure
That was one of the ones
I'm
Oakland
sure Tiff will
Raiders-
tell you about that. That's her team.
I'm looking it up on Wikipedia now.
She's
But
Is the
Patriots-
Packers her
Patriots
team?
are
Really?
tied
Yeah.
with 6.
yeah, no, she was wearing a Packers jersey yesterday.
Ooh, New York Jets won a Super Bowl
I mean,
in '69.
the Packers aren't in the Super Bowl. She still wore the jersey.
Oh, yeah.
That's team spirit right there.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
she's like one of those so-called owners of the team, like people that have a stock or something in the team that
Yeah, the
they all
city
Oh,
own
really?
the team.
The town of Green Bay owns the Packers.
Yeah, so she's one of the ones that have that stock or whatever it is that own the team. She's always been a fan of them. So
Nice.
She actually has stock.
yeah, no, she's one of the owners of the team. Yeah.
She's a cheesehead.
She's a cheesehead. She's got one of those fucking stupid cheese heads in a goddamn closet.
I wonder.
Homemade cheesehead.
Yep.
Tell her to take it out of the closet.
It's a butt sauce cheese head.
Oh man, this just keeps getting more interesting.
Oh yeah.
Yay, Tiffany.
Right?
Cheese sauce.
How did she become a cheesehead?
I have no idea. It's like she's not from there. She doesn't have family from there. I'm like, why? She just can't explain. I just like the team. I don't know.
I mean, being from here, right? She's California.
Yeah,
native, right?
yeah. Yeah, she's not.
There's a lot of
Frisco,
Packer fans in
Frisco,
California.
Frisco, 49ers,
Fuck the 49ers.
Raiders, Rams was because they used to be L.A. Now they're back to L.A. Chargers.
Fuck the Chargers.
So I mean, wow.
They didn't do too bad in the move though.
Well, this
That's
is
kind
cool.
of. I'm kind of curious. So Tiff, how did you become a Cheesehead fan? Because I became a Cowboys fan because when I was young, it was all about the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
Oh yeah. Wait,
I have the
sound
calendar.
bite for that.
I'm just saying, in my adolescence, you had to have the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
That could be any cheerleaders. Why
No.
Dallas
No,
Cowboys?
the Dallas ones were
Dallas
exceptional.
Cowboy cheerleaders
Sorry,
are hotter.
the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders were the hottest of the bunch. I'm
Yeah.
just saying.
They had a movie or a show or some shit.
Debbie does Dallas.
That was the whole franchise.
That's the only one. It's like, come on.
Dude, I've got
Mr. Greenfield.
me and my boys went up to visit my sister in Sebastopol. We went to Frisco, and we were on the pier, and then the Oakland Raiders, Raiderettes were having this thing. I think it was it Pier 21 or whatever pier that is that they have all the restaurants and shit on, right? And so there's a football store there, and then they were doing this whole signing thing and what have you, and pictures. And I'm just saying, I took the boys there and took pictures with the boys, with the girls, and I'm just saying, Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders do that. Yeah, much hotter. It must be the Southern thing.
Yeah, they were the hot
corn
shit
thing.
though.
Maybe way
Corn
back in the
fed baby
day,
girl.
but now they're, you look at all the teams and they all have girls that are equally the same. Like, come on.
But I'm saying back then.
Oh, back in
That's how I got it. So
I think they were dressed different too. Like the way their cheerleader
They're more
uniforms.
provocative, yeah.
Yeah, they had like the little things where they tie it over
Booty
the boobs.
shorts and all that, yeah.
If you're a cheerleader back in 1985 for fucking any football team, that was a prestigious job.
No, I had
the
my
Dallas
poster in like
cheerleaders are actually
1978.
volunteers.
You were the hottest thing within 50 miles of cornfields, all right?
Right.
Which is pretty damn hot.
The Dallas cheerleaders actually aren't like full-time paid people. They all have like regular jobs and they volunteer to do this too. I think they get paid some, but they're basically doing like charity work because Jerry Jones.
Yeah, they
doesn't pay
don't.
shit.
Yeah, they don't make much money.
Jerry Jones.
There's
is
so
like,
much
it's not a
money
full-time
behind that,
job.
though.
I don't think any cheerleader thing.
Why wouldn't they make money?
Yeah,
Well,
when
they
I go to a
do.
football game live, that's all I
They
watch.
do,
is the
but
cheerleaders.
it's not a full time job.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
boring.
they do a lot of
you're-
fucking work.
But the stupid thing is that they don't show
I can't remember the last
cheerleaders
time I watched
anymore.
football just for the cheerleaders. Now that you
They
mention
don't.
it,
Unless you go to the
We used
game.
to. We used
Unless you
to.
go to
Yeah.
the game, they don't.
Well, another thing about cheerleaders, it's like I heard that all these new guy cheerleaders on these teams.
Okay.
What the hell? Even Rams have like 2 guy cheerleaders on the fucking team. It's like every team has like a guy on the cheerleader team. Like, what the fuck?
Because they're genderific.
Ah, fuck that. I don't want to see that shit. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Well, someone's got to lift the.
No,
butt
it's
cheeks in
not.
the air.
It's not that.
No, that's
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 college. That's different. No, this is like just gay gender people that want to be all. Well, I gotta be on the team. Go team! Like no. Who
That was a really good impression, by
Who
the way.
the fuck wants to see
Are you
that
talking about
shit?
Rams fans now?
No, any team. No, there's teams out there all over the league that have it. But I found out that 2 of the Rams cheerleaders are guys, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, thank God they don't. Well, hey,
Hey, that's your team.
Dallas has them too.
Yeah, but they're hotter.
I
No,
don't
they're
know
not.
that. I don't.
Hey, what are you saying? Hell, wait a minute. What did you
I will
just
look
say?
it up.
Dallas's guy cheerleaders are hotter than the Rams guy cheerleaders.
How would you know that?
I'm gonna look
Because it's
that up.
Dallas.
I'm gonna look that up.
No, that's just
I'm gonna look that up.
that's your vagina gay radar
Actually,
off.
if you've ever actually been to Dallas, it's a great place. Like the women
It's
there
awesome.
are gorgeous. It's freaking.
Yeah,
I love playing there.
I've got
Place.
buddies in Texas that I've been to Texas a few times and woo,
And they never black out their games. either.
corn-fed girls.
Like-
but they're still not as good as the Asian persuasion. I'm telling you.
What if there was like an Asian team? Oh yeah, we tried that with World Football League.
Asian persuasion. I know.
Bunch of short dudes.
I've dated pretty much every type of female on the planet,
no, if you look at the cheerleaders,
and I'm
there's
telling you,
always
the
Asians. on the team.
Asian girls are.
Well, they're diverse.
You know, not all
have to
Asian
be.
girls are hot. Some of them are ugly.
No,
as fuck.
Asian women are. I just think that I think they're better. They treat their men better. I'm
Absolutely.
just saying.
Are we talking about cheerleaders or wives?
I'm
not
just saying that's
wives,
a
just
girlfriend. That's a
girls.
girlfriend.
So we have an opening for a cheerleader. How would you treat a man if you were married to him? Okay, you're hired.
But I think
You're hired.
And you're Asian and you're hot. Fuck
I mean,
yeah, you're
'cause-
hired.
I don't know. I've dated like a Mexican chicks. Dude, they're great until you piss them off.
Exactly.
White chicks,
Not just Mexican chicks.
White chicks, you don't have to piss them off. You just walk in the door. You're like, "Hey, what's up, honey? Hey, what's up?" You can take a piss. You walk out, and then you have
Expectant.
another fucking person you're meeting.
Expected.
Italian chicks, I don't want to go there.
no, fuck those.
Okay.
No way.
They'll fuck you up.
Oh, Italian chicks are great.
No, they're not.
Brazilian chicks.
no.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
Spicy.
the first thing they do is they fuck up your fucking. They're like black chicks. They'll fucking fuck up your car, or your motorcycle first.
Oh shit.
Okay, and then
I have not gotten with one yet.
I've not dated a Russian chick though,
No,
but
no
a German chick, she'll just fuck you up,
She'll outdrink you too.
and she'll outdrink you. Well, first she'll get fucked up, then she'll fuck you up.
And still drink after you fucked you up.
Right,
Nah, no thanks.
right.
I'm good.
Nine.
Middle Eastern chicks,
No thanks.
they're good to go until you cross that one border, dude. And next thing you know, it's
Mia Khalifa.
and next thing you know, like, oh shit, and then you're
Yeah,
fucking-
but all you gotta
it's
do
all
is
for
say
a
that
bad
you had
day.
like sex.
Every time she comes
before
to the door, you hear this.
and then they stone her, not you.
Welcome to
All I'm saying is that, you know what? My girl, she's Japanese. She can be temperamental, but at least it's manageable. And you know, I'm saying Asian girls. I like Asian persuasion.
So the rule of story,
At least
they all
I-
get pissed off somehow.
At least I don't have to worry about, you know what, if I'm going to not wake up the next morning. Okay,
Right.
that's my thing. I know I'll still wake up the next morning.
That probably depends on like what flavor of Asian too, because there's probably plenty of people that would want to kill
Koreans?
you. I mean, I'm not talking
crazy.
about like.
Oh man,
anybody.
don't mix them up
I mean
either.
you specifically that they would
I
want to
dated
kill.
a Korean in
No, see, the thing is that
in school. Yeah, no bueno.
The thing is, an Asian girl would be
school.
like going, "Hey, you know what? Let me tell you something. The best person."
No, she beat the shit out of every girl that would talk to me.
Oh, see, that's
That was a Korean.
Well, Koreans are crazy. It's their parents. Their parents are crazy as fuck.
But me, I think Asian pussy is the best pussy, and all you have to do is take it away from you.
I haven't had it yet, so I'm looking forward to this.
And so once they're like, oh, really? That's the worst you can do.
Seriously,
Just you know, just take that.
I've done all kinds of dirty shit, but not Asians.
Take that nice ice
haven't
cream
been with
cone
a
away from
Brazilian.
me, and then you know I'm all jacked up.
That doesn't happen.
All right.
Tiff, you give in every single time.
Hello, 911? Yeah, this time it's in a windowsill. Yeah. Hey.
All right.
This is the after hours show.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I did notice there's some cold cock Chipotle whiskey in the freezer.
No, we could do a show.
Cold
like
Cut
that.
makes Chipotle.
Cold
whiskey?
Cut Chipotle.
That's
No,
one of our
not-
sponsors.
Not cold cock. It's
No, yeah, it's same here.
Rogue Brewery.
Yeah, no, Day Zero's
Chipotle
sponsored by
whiskey.
them.
Well,
don't know
okay,
who
so
They don't do shit for you, but yeah,
You had me up there, something in the fridge. I'm in.
exactly.
okay, so
I was like, is there any other?
We've been talking about
liquor in
hot and
there?
wet this whole time. Well, down to drink some cold and wet.
Like,
What are you waiting for there, JJ?
yeah, that's why I'm like,
can we drink it?
Yeah,
Might as well. Everybody else fucking drinks our shit.
exactly. You know, we try to be fair about everything, but it's like, damn, come on.
Right?
You know, everyone fucks with our shit.
What is this? Letter of the White Town, Green Bay.
What happened?
Oh, she was. Tiff was talking.
Still in here.
What is that?
That's your moonshine.
Oh, that's the moonshine. Yeah.
What kind? Just no flavor?
No, it's moonshine. That's actual moonshine.
Well, I mean, I can get that from what you call it.
No. This is from the Indian reservation.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Who wants to pour?
and it has to be like cold. Yep.
You can have it at that. I'll do the other one.
No, it's frozen. I mean,
the whiskey
but-
one. I'll do the.
No, you got to have that one, dude. This is from the Indian.
This
reservation.
first.
This is good stuff.
Jesus.
And I looked it up. Rams Super Bowl was 2000.
That's what I just said.
You said like 2003 or
No, I said
No, dude, you
2000.
said 2000.
I said the last time that Rams played the Patriots was 17 years ago.
And it looks like that's their.
That's their only
No,
win.
that
yes.
was Tennessee Titans that they played.
Yes, I said that.
But that's their only Super Bowl victory.
So it's a victory. What do the Chargers have? Nothing.
Let me
The
look.
JJ, give me your glass.
Oh, it's
Is
in
it-
there.
Oh, okay.
Where's I saw Chargers losing a lot.
No, they have never won a Super Bowl.
All right, get in here while it's cold because it's only going to be good when it's cold. Where it's going to jack your ass up. Cheers, guys.
What the hell did fuck?
Here's to Tato. Getting on
Oh,
with the
Tato.
fucking with the
Oh, Tato got a big
Cleanly.
pour. Oh shit. Fuck.
You can put that shit in your gas tank and that motherfucker will drive.
God damn.
Yeah, that's probably like 110 octane too.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, my brother.
That. Yeah.
Don't say nothing to him. I'm gonna put this over here. Hey Tato, there's your shot. Whew. That's a good one. So, what did she say? We're back on.
Oh, you said something about Green Bay.
Yeah, Tiff chimed in.
What'd she say?
Oh, she said giggity giggity.
Oh, Green Bay beat the Steelers in one of the Super Bowls. So they're the ones that broke the Steelers' undefeated record in the Super Bowl. Nice.
Hey.
I think Green Bay's a good team. I like them.
Well,
They're just not my favorite team, but I got nothing against them.
I have a bad thing about Green Bay because that call, we should have been in the Super Bowl.
Oh, bullshit.
Wasn't that in the
Yes,
90s or
it was.
something?
No, it was
Come
like
on.
4 years ago, 4 years ago. Bad call from the ref, and then they even replayed it. It was a bad call. We should have been
Yeah,
in the
but that
Super
shit
Bowl.
happens every year. Every team has bad calls, and it's just part
Not
of
on the
you gotta deal with.
game that's going to judge the Super Bowl. Don't fucking do that.
Oh, shut
you
up.
know
You need to
goddamn
score
well
more.
that fucking referee had someone in his pocket.
Oh, is that the same bullshit you're talking about? The Saint bullshit? Fuck that. No,
Is
I
that
disagree.
Hey, dude, fuck
Wait,
off.
that-
I
that
was
was
totally for
2011.
the Rams. When you guys shut my team out, I was cool
Yeah,
with that.
that was when
I was
Green
cool.
Bay
I
played the
was
Steelers.
all for the fucking Rams. It ain't my fault that your fucking team didn't step up to the goddamn game and only make 2 fucking field goals.
We still talking about
One-
no? They
Super
only made
Bowl.
one field goal.
One field goal.
It's even worse.
Shut up.
You can't go to the Super Bowl and
Go
make
fuck
one field
yourself.
goal.
Go fuck yourself. Who's your team, asshole?
The Cowboys.
Oh, you bitch.
The cheerleaders are hot.
Why don't you just
Let
suck
me-
on
let me
Zig's
clarify.
balls?
They're one of the teams with 5 Super Bowl victories. How many does Rams have?
It doesn't matter. They have
Yeah,
won
it
it. That's
does.
all that matters. They've won a Super Bowl. That's all that matters.
Yeah, it's better
Chargers
than
cannot
Chargers.
say that. The wannabe LA team that fucking left San Diego hanging, fuck them.
Well, actually, it was the Rams that put everything in the works, or they messed up the deal that the Chargers had because
Fuck the
there
Chargers.
was a couple teams that actually had a place to come here, and the Rams was like, "Oh, I'm just going to build my own place since you're interested in building over here."
They were the
And then he
first one
paid
to
off
come.
No, they were not the first
Yes,
one.
they were. Absolutely.
They were the ones that paid off everybody in the NFL to approve it. But
No.
the plan for
You're
the site in
fucking
Carson
dead wrong there,
has
brother.
been in the works for 10 plus years. I know because I'm on the inside. I was actually working at the site.
Exactly. No.
So how
you're
they-
wrong.
so how
So
they-
the
how they-
Rams actually fucked everybody over, but they have their own fucking site in Ghettowood, so fuck it. Who
So
cares?
how that taste, Cato?
Kato?
Yeah.
Cato.
Oh, it tasted very good.
No, how that taste?
I don't know. I just drank it.
But your face went like,
I was trying to figure out what it was. I thought it was tequila still.
no, that is moonshine, dude.
Moonshine, yeah.
Oh, awesome. It was
Yeah,
great.
yeah, from fucking Indian reservation, dude. So that's
Oh, fire water.
It's moonshine, dude.
Oh, dude. I love fire water.
Fuckers.
You ever light it on fire? Write something in the ground with it and you just light it on fire?
You can put it in a gas tank; it'll drive.
Yeah. Go the other side, my friend.
We gave it the big shot too.
Good.
Thanks. He's gonna drive me home.
I'm on face. Yeah, thank you. No, I'm more functional when I'm
Oh, there
ya?
you go.
like we're talking about performing and doing drum solos, being in front of people.
Yeah.
Pass the liquor.
Yeah, yep.
I'm professional. Many years under my belt.
Fucking idiot.
All right.
Fuck you. Fuck base. Fuck
Kind of sounds like Arnold, doesn't it?
Oh, fat ass bitch! Is that what he said?
That's bastard.
Oh, bastard! I haven't heard that one yet.
He's not sexist.
No,
Sit on it.
no. When you walked by one time, it said that. And I was like, oh my god. Ass bandit.
Sometimes we get new ones out of it.
Hey, lard ass.
Loud ass.
Fuck you, asshole.
We're not turning it around to me.
No,
fucker.
turn it around. Let's see.
No.
Let's see what this fucking thing says.
It's gonna say the same thing it always says. It goes in a random.
It's going to say, fuck you, Tato.
Fucker. Asshole.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
There's,
You're an ass
there's
licker.
7 teams that have won the Super Bowl 2 times in a row, and Pittsburgh did it twice.
Go Steelers.
And nobody's won 3 in a row yet. Dallas had 3 out of 4 years. Patriots has 3 out of 5 years.
Well, Patriots had
No, they had
were at the
2
Super
in a
Bowl
row.
3 in a row, right? They
No.
attended the
No,
Super Bowl,
Patriots
didn't-
is 2 in a row.
But they didn't win 3 in a row.
but they attended 3 in a row, right? No,
I think you're right.
Possibly.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, they were, 3 in a row. the last
yeah.
3
Okay, so
years.
that's why I fucked up.
But
So
they lost to
they,
the Eagles last year.
Yes, they attended 3 in a row.
Ah, fuck
You know,
those
I got to
assholes.
give Eagles credit for that. I don't like the Eagles, but I like them for that.
Yeah, no, I mean it's just stupid. the whole Patriots bullshit, fucking cock-sucking, fucking kiss my ass.
They just have a good team. Give them some credit.
No, they don't have a good team. They have a
really fucking good team.
You're building up.
Dude, Tom Brady is probably one of the best quarterbacks in the history of football.
Oh, is he?
And probably most hated too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, Brett Favre.
When you're that good, you're going to be
well-loved.
hated.
Let's not give it up to the receivers. Okay?
Yeah. What?
Yeah, those receivers for the Patriots
gay
are
cheerleaders?
amazing.
Dude, the receivers are the ones that actually make the pass happen.
I saw because I didn't watch the
He was
Super Bowl,
sucking the whole
what
game.
I did see,
he got lucky to have fucking couple catches that Edelman was
Edelman
making.
was a motherfucker in that game.
And if it wasn't for Edelman, who was the MVP? I didn't even fucking
Edelman.
look. I
know.
I'd fucking shut it
Wasn't he?
off. As soon as they made the touchdown, I was like, "Fuck this, it's over." I was like, "No, I didn't even watch."
I think Edelman made it MVP.
No, that guy is a badass. I'll give it to him.
Absolutely.
That guy is a great player. But fucking Brady, fuck that piece of shit.
They always say this every year.
Yeah,
He still makes it up there. It
yeah.
sucks.
I just wait till somebody will get to him and hurt him.
Edelman's the MVP.
It's not going to be on the field. It's going to be in a street fight.
Well, yeah, because isn't he retiring now? Now that he won his little next Super Bowl bullshit fucking victory. Yeah, fuck that.
He's going to be government protected. He's going to win this
Probably.
protection program.
Nah, whatever.
Anywho,
Fuck him.
Well, somebody's a
fuck
star
football.
loser.
It's over with now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I'm glad.
No,
it was a big snooze fest.
Yeah, it was. It really sucked, and it sucked
Oh, no.
that the Rams that didn't show up. You know,
This is giving me the results for last year's MVP.
what
Maybe they haven't named it yet.
they named it
Or no, this
right
says it.
after the fucking
Yeah.
game. What are you talking
Yeah,
about?
it says Edelman for 2019.
Yeah, no.
Google
that,
tried to autocorrect my.
no, that guy
53.
absolutely. I'll give it to him. That guy deserved it. That guy was a badass. I
He shined, man.
had fucking Rams had, Gurley run the goddamn ball. If he ran the goddamn ball, they had him out half the fucking game.
Scott, you're so mad.
It's a good thing you know more than this coach of the team that's had his whole career and life devoted to football.
We don't want to
yeah.
relive the Super Bowl. We don't want to relive the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We're trying to forget about it because it sucked ass.
Well, it had been better
In many
had they
different ways.
run Gurley. Run the fucking ball.
Well,
You got to run the fucking ball. They anticipated all the pass plays that they tried, and it didn't work. So run the fucking ball.
They had ass plays.
at least next year we know the Super Bowl is going to be the 2019-20 NFC champion versus the 2019-20 AFC champion. Thank you, Wikipedia.
What are you talking about?
Who you got money on, Dave?
What are you talking about?
You could make a bet NFC, AFC. You could, right?
Yeah, it's been AFC.
I'll make a $20 bet with you. I bet AFC takes it next year.
AFC has
Just
been
because I'm
ahead,
weird. Just because I'm weird.
average.
No way.
There was a huge NFC run from the middle of the 80s all the way to 97. It was all NFC.
There's a big cheerleader calendar run too during that time.
Well, since you're on that, Cowboys NFC East champs. Thank you.
No, fuck off.
So we're still champs this year.
Cowboys
Thank you
just
very
need
much.
to we just need to be able to get past those playoff games. It's like they always choke too early. At least this time it was to the Rams, which I would say if they were the Super Bowl champions, but no.
Well, my whole point is
off.
dude, the Rams had a phenomenal
Hippie.
season.
Yeah, they did. They were the longest undefeated team.
3 years
And I
in
only know that
LA.
because Scott kept saying that.
3 years in LA, and it was,
Well, they're still the same franchise they were in St.
doesn't
Louis.
matter. 3 years in LA, and they got a whole new team together, got a whole new franchise basically together, and they fucking got to the Super Bowl. Yeah, I give them credit for that, and I give them credit for their defense. I mean, fucking Donald was like the defensive player of the year. Who on the Patriots was better than Donald? I mean, Donald didn't get to him because they doubled and triple teamed him like a fucking bunch of pussies that the fucking Patriots are.
This guy is so mad right now.
Absolutely.
You're just doing the whole game in a really negative way.
But what he's trying to say is that they have a good defense. They held Patriots to 13 points, and that is like a pretty good feat.
No, that's a fucking huge feat.
Yeah.
No, I never stepped on the Rams.
Yeah. The last
I
Super Bowl,
said,
Patriots scored 33. The one before that, Patriots scored 34.
all I said was
They planned that, though.
expected more of the Rams. I'm just
So
saying.
did I.
True.
I mean, the
So did
offensive
I.
line
did everybody on the planet.
should have been the
Yeah.
bulldozer of the game.
Yeah, they just again. It could have been fucking Belichick's fucking scoping out their fucking practices. Hey, I'm the cleaning lady. Oh, I'm going to check out the shit, and then oh no, what are they doing over there? Let's see. Oh fuck,
Don't trust a cleaning lady.
no,
Is that what you're saying?
don't trust a fucking Bella shit.
Well, I'll
Maybe
find
they
out.
just-
I'm making friends with her, hopefully.
Maybe they just don't have the offensive
Our
line.
cleaning
you
lady.
think they do.
No, they have a great. They just didn't show up. It was one of those games.
I say Tom Brady retires from quarterback, but becomes a cheerleader.
Exactly.
$20.
Yeah.
Oh, and then he starts hanging out with
And he makes a calendar.
yeah, and then he starts hanging out with fucking what's his face, Caitlin.
Yeah, Caitlin.
That's
yeah.
not what's his face.
The next thing you know, Brady is
Brady
is,
Caitlin?
Born again a bitch. Yeah, exactly.
Brady born again. There you go.
Brandy.
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 Tom Brandy. Tom Brandy.
No. Brandy Brady. Yeah.
Kind of like Tom Brandy.
It could happen.
Up. That's a dude and a chick, dude.
Right?
Oh, fuck
Tom
that
Brandy.
piece of
Oh,
shit.
yeah, Tom Brandy's got so much good ring. Dude.
No, oh God. I wanted to see him get hurt so bad. It was like
Every year.
Fucking kidding me?
Yeah, but you know what? He did get hurt. He got sacked once where he
Rams hit him a few times.
Well, yeah, when he stood up, he was kind of like he was on Drunken Monkey for a minute.
Yeah, no.
I'm like, oh, Brady got stung. Look at that.
There's no team that if you look at all their season throughout the year, like Rams had the best defense towards that team the whole year. They held them to the fewest points. 13 fucking points. They got lucky to get that. If there wasn't an interception, there wouldn't have been a touchdown.
It's football clinic.
Yeah, it would have been a lot different game.
Yeah, no, I
And
thought
had
that
those calls that were shit, not been called, then the fucking Rams would have scored a touchdown, and it would have been a whole different game too. So whatever.
Rams defensive line was awesome.
Yeah.
They did a great job.
They lost to the Patriots in 2002 also.
No, that was a patriotic year.
You just had to throw that in there, didn't you?
No, we were at.
I love that you mixed it up a little bit, though. Let's go back to 2002.
Yeah, let's go back to that because the fucking
Oh, fucking Scott.
was that
no. The Patriots. It was a patriotic year because we were at
shit.
war, and
we go.
everyone wanted a patriotic team to win. So
Here comes Case.
They're all
Okay.
patriotic.
there was
It's
a
called
key
America.
play at the end of the game where he grounded the fucking ball, and it wasn't a non-call. He totally intentionally
Intentionally
grounded
grounded.
the fucking ball. Yeah, exactly. That piece of shit Brady, yeah. And that motherfucker got away with it. And that was the game changer. The Rams would have won that Super Bowl again, 2 in a row.
I'm definitely driving you home tonight.
So fuck that piece of shit.
But they didn't.
Fuck off. Yeah, because of the goddamn Rams.
Let's go to Angels.
No, it was a paid off fucking year. And,
Let's talk about this over there.
Yeah.
You know, I've been
We're a
watching.
picture of beer and strippers.
I've been watching a lot of the old school gangsters, the mafia stuff on YouTube.
Fart hammer videos.
Because I have, we have Roku. I'm not paying for fucking TV shit anymore. So I just pay for Wi-Fi at the house with Spectrum. So I have like YouTube, and
That's what I do. I haven't had TV in like 15 years, dude.
yeah, it's like I'm not. It's just bullshit. And then this way, my girl can't fucking sit there and want to watch the Kardashians. Guess what? They're not on there.
Dumbs you down.
Stupid dumb bitches.
So I've been watching this mafia thing and how they rigged like a lot of the fights and basketball games, baseball games, football games.
Which era was this though?
Oh, this is way back then.
Oh, Don King? Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just like going, yeah, is that shit still happening today? Because I was actually sitting with Chuck yesterday. I'm like going, dude, there's no way someone got paid out on this. There's just no way.
Absolutely.
I just can't see them not achieving this. I just can't see it.
Well, that's like the Rams, like this year. It's like,
God damn it!
That's what I said.
Why the fuck did
not
they
the Rams
win this year? They should have dominated those pieces of shit.
It's like paying, what do they call it, paying for a fall.
So we were talking about Tahoe earlier. People living in Tahoe versus the sites. Someone at work was telling me a lot of retired mafia guys bought houses in Tahoe, and that's why they don't let certain people live there in their community.
Oh, right.
The mafia, the old senior mafia still runs Tahoe because it's the getaway. That's the paradise. That's the end game. But it's an interesting freaking point. And I looked into it, and then
Okay, so now think about
that's where they go to retire.
Let's put it this way: what if because what they used to do, like say a fight, for instance. So the mafioso would be like, okay, so it was Tato against Scott, right?
What?
No, I'm as a scenario. Okay.
Scenario. That's Ziglish.
So So now Scott's
Let's get the scenario right.
so Scott's so Scott's the challenger, and Tato is the champion,
Asshole.
right? Finish him. So what they do is they say, okay, we're going to put the odds on Scott. So then they go to you and they say, hey, we want you to toss the fight, right?
Toss a salad.
So, but we're going to pay you basically more money than you would if you were to actually win the fight.
There's many movie scenarios.
So,
Pulp Fiction included.
Actually, I mean, think about that.
Hey, Butch.
I just, and I was sitting there with my baseball. I'm like going, dude, it just seems like there would be a lot.
You don't have a choice.
If you were
Back
to,
then,
if
you don't have
you,
choice.
I'm like going, fuck it. I said it reminds me of just the mafia paying off, the actual the contender team that they would want to win, and then just calling and just like tossing the football game. But we're going to pay you X amount of dollars, more than what you would, more than what the Super Bowl ring is worth, whatever. I don't know.
But there's so much more risk. But it is exactly what you're saying.
Conspiracy theory,
But
right?
they already
It
say
happens.
They already say it's their plan anyway. They say before they pay. They have it in their mind. We're going to talk this guy into throwing the fight, and that's it. You don't go against that.
Same thing
Well,
with the
because-
game.
Then the money thing happens.
Well, because think about
If
it.
they want you to lose, they'll get you to lose.
Well, because think about it. More people were voting for the Rams to win.
yeah. Vegas
past.
was on fire, dude. They were on fire.
The
So Rams
highest
could have beat 'em.
scoring, the highest scoring fucking
Fuck.
offense.
Talking about the Rams again. God damn it. No,
Lose
that's
to
true.
the
though.
fucking shitriots. Fuck those Gatriots.
Hey, you know which quarterback has won the most Super Bowls? Tom.
Wait. Terry
fuck
Bradshaw.
off, bitch.
You know who else?
How many?
Terry Bradshaw.
How many has he been
Montana.
paid for to win, or paid
Am I
out
right,
to
though?
win? Yeah,
He's been
exactly.
to 9 Super Bowls actually, and he's won 6. That's amazing.
Yeah,
Hulk
that's
Hogan's
it.
younger brother.
Both Terry Bradshaw and Joe Montana are 4-0
Joe
at Super
Montana.
Bowls.
That's my mom's idol,
And then
dude.
Aikman is 3-0. And then Jim Kelly's 0-4.
Because wasn't the next dynasty after the
Aikman.
Steel Curtain? Wasn't that the
boy.
Niners dynasty?
Huh?
The Niners dynasty.
Niner.
That was after the Steelers ones?
Yeah. Well, that's what Montana. He's got 4 of them.
You know how much
Yeah.
a Super Bowl ring?
They've got
Montana Rice,
They
dude,
have
all the way.
5 overall. So they're tied with Dallas.
And how many in a row, though? Because they ruled the 80s, didn't they?
I had that set up earlier.
The Steelers were the 70s dynasty, and the Niners were the 80s
They
dynasty?
bought the 80s.
But nobody's
was
had
that?
more than 2 in a row. I don't remember seeing 49ers on that list of 2 in a row. They might have been.
Well, if you're in there for as many appearances, wins
Dude.
or losses, you're in there. You were in the Super Bowl.
Dude, look up.
You do good all season and postseason and lose the big game. That's
49ers do have 2 in a row.
Look up how
both
much.
Montana, right?
Look up how
23 and
much
24.
a Super Bowl ring
Did
costs.
Steve,
I
did
think
Steve Young? Did they ever go there with Steve Young and win?
who gives a fuck about the
Who
49ers?
gives a
Because it's not the Rams. It's upset Scott very, very,
What
very
I want
badly.
to know is how do
Y'all
all
can
these
fuck
sports
off.
guys like know these stats?
The Patriots upset everybody.
Yeah, they do.
Well, that's because
sucks
they
that
pay
they
the
won.
most to
But
fucking
it's a
win the
circular
game.
conversation. We're all
They
disappointed.
pay the
Rams.
most to win the game.
We're all disappointed. Very disappointed. It sucks.
Money
ass.
talks, I guess.
But that's how the Super Bowl goes. It comes and goes so fast, though, too.
See, but my thing is,
36,500.
Yeah, $36,000 fucking dollars for a Super Bowl ring, dude.
Whoopee.
I think personally, I'm just saying, it might just me being me watching all these mafia fucking videos.
I hope it's your show, bro.
I think that the Rams tossed the game. I think they could have fucking beat them, dude.
There had to have been something going on.
I'm
Not
telling
an
you,
impossibility. Not an impossibility.
They should have not fucking went through the game without fucking.
I'm glad you brought that up because that's an
I'm just saying.
afterthought. That's a severe afterthought. Like 3 weeks from now, we might think.
I think they threw the game.
It's just. It's,
I'm just saying.
it's still like bullying down. It still sucks ass the way it happened. But then you think about that shit that you're talking about right now.
Why
Right.
didn't they play Gurley? That's the whole thing. It's like
I think more is that they just didn't show.
Gurley would have won.
Patriots are the
fucking
veterans of
game.
the Super Bowl, and the Rams aren't. That's the way I figure.
Yeah.
Someone showed up and someone didn't. But the Rams stuck it to them defensively.
That's my point.
Absolutely,
They could have
absolutely.
easily won that fucking game.
So how much money would that would have cost?
I don't know.
Really, you want me to
But
think
that's
about numbers
another
after all the tequila shots?
Obviously, a lot more than what it'd be worth winning the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the money goes quick.
But even still, you still get a Super Bowl ring because you were there. You still get a ring. You don't get the winning ring, but you still get a ring.
On that note, the Patriots, I don't know what year they won, but I actually put on an actual Super Bowl Patriots ring. We played for this house party for a retired Super Bowl. And it sucks. I don't want to bring up the Patriots, but I got to actually wear a ring, and it took 2 of my fingers to wear that fucker thing. Thing was like that big, dude. Big boy.
Yeah.
It's one of the defensive guys, one of the linemen, or some 350-pound motherfucker.
Big old fat
But
fingers.
someone that
150
hired us to play the party in freaking Canyon Lake, actually. And they had an actual Super Bowl. They freaking had it in the freaking chalice and everything. But I did wear a Super Bowl ring. It's not that it was the Patriots, but I got to say I wore a Super Bowl ring. But it took 2 of my scrawny-ass fingers to fucking fit that shit.
I have.
It was huge, dude.
I bought.
But it was legit, though. It was legit. And it
bought-
was a Patriots one, so you know it's legit.
I bought it.
Sorry to say.
thing of the 6 Super Bowl rings for the Cowboys. I have. They're like just they're not real.
Are the
Obviously.
Cowboys up there? They have 6?
Oh, yeah.
6
And-
wins?
right?
Is that a
Yeah, no, they have 5.
5.
5?
Okay,
Cowboys
5.
and 49ers
Right,
are
yeah,
tied at
sure.
5, and Patriots and Steelers are tied at 6.
What's the total?
I bought
49ers
it.
have what?
I bought it in a little case, right? It's they're an actual authentic replica, but it's not diamond rings. It's like cubic zirconia.
Yeah.
And
The ones on the
fucking-
commercials?
Yeah, it's like
1995 for 5 months?
yeah, like
I found a Lord of the Rings knockoff ring.
like fake
for like
gold.
$10.
A Lord of the Rings knockoff ring?
Yeah, it has like the
That just
inscription
sounds
on the
awesome.
inside and everything.
And by the way, I don't know if you caught it, Dave. I'm going to New Zealand
Nice.
next week.
Cool. They have hobbit houses there.
I'm not going to the South Island, though. That's the only bummer.
But they
Glad you brought
had,
it up, though.
they had each ring is an exact replica. I mean, it's fake
Yeah.
gold. I think I bought all 5 of them for like maybe
When was
like
this?
a couple $100.
What year?
Oh, I bought them a couple years ago. And it's in a,
It was
it's
the
in a
Dallas
case.
Cowboy replica ones?
Yeah, it's
Nice.
all the rings, but they're exact replicas. And before I bought them, I started to match up the picture of the rings, and sure enough, I go, oh shit, they're like replicas. But like I said, it's like fake gold,
Yeah.
cubic zirconia, But it's just the whole point of like being a replica of the ring. So I bought it. It's sitting on my headboard. I'll have to bring it in.
Well, it's in our nature to be interested in just the fact it's
It's
the size
paraphernalia.
and,
I've
the
got-
replica.
yeah, I've
even the
got it.
replica, because where are you going to get the original?
Right.
Never.
You never. Yeah, no, not unless you're a
What,
player.
18 generations of family that's not going to freaking let it go.
Unless you're Jim
South,
Kelly. Oh, sorry.
you know. But the Patriots ring that I wore, though, that was actually a magic moment. I'm not even a Patriots fan, but the fact that I got to wear it, it was an actual Super Bowl ring.
I shouldn't be so hard on Jim
And
Kelly.
when I put it on, it was like, fuck, dude, 2 of my fingers fit in that motherfucker. My scrawny ass. And I'm like, that's a fucking real ring, dude.
Big boys.
Fran Tarkenton was 0-3 in the Super Bowl, too. Just one behind Jim Kelly.
Who's that Star Wars character?
He was with Minnesota Vikings. Fran Tarkenton.
Oh, dude, I had a PE teacher that was on the Minnesota Vikings. Nate Wright. He had a freaking football card and everything. He was one of my PE teachers in junior high. And no one believed him.
He was what?
He was on the Minnesota Vikings.
Really?
Yep.
Well, a lot of the
And he had an actual football card, my freaking junior high PE coach.
well, a lot of the players. I mean, obviously, you're limited when it comes to being in a. You're limited in a sport like that. It's not like basketball or baseball. You can sit there and you can like play baseball. You can play basketball for like years. But football,
Why would you want to?
yeah. But football, you
That's what
ain't
sucks.
you ain't got that. You ain't got that time span. It ain't gonna happen. And see, I forgot my point. I completely fucking suck. And it's flipping
Just
you
quit talking
off.
about football. Oh, Scott's back here now again.
No more football.
He had time to go forget about all this bullshit with the
Oh, but no, I was saying. So a lot of football players end up being coaches.
Yes.
Yeah, they do college or high school or something like that. It's like you go from being like
You don't quit the life.
you
don't quit the life.
Like a
Wrestling
musician.
and football, you're stuck with
you never
that.
stop being a musician.
You're stuck with that.
Yeah.
Or you're becoming an announcer.
But baseball players, you could be a freaking dude with a beer belly and pitch 190 mile per hour fastballs and be a star, right? Like those guys.
All you need
and the
is
coaches,
steroids.
the 90-year-old guys that are coaches, they have to wear the same uniform. I think that's hilarious. And then basketball coaches get to wear a suit.
Hockey coaches, too. Why do they do that?
Hey, well, speaking of just like people who like back in the day, Ingve Malmsteen.
What was that?
Ingve Malmsteen is going to be playing at the Canyon.
Mowgli from
Yeah.
Footwork.
The Canyon. And
Or Gore Hills.
no, here.
I thought you meant the Canyon Club.
The Canyon, yeah. There's one
There's
open
one
up
here,
here in
too?
Montclair, dude.
No shit.
Yeah,
I think the Agora one.
talking
Yeah,
about
it's-
them
we were talking
last
about
week.
last week.
Dude, I saw Johnny Lang at the
So
Agora
Ingwe.
one. I'm not a John Lang
I think
fan.
it was the 18th or something, right? Well, is the Canyon Montclair?
That was one of the best shows I've ever been to recently. Seeing Johnny Lang, not even a fan,
We all need to go.
at the Canyon Club.
What date?
JJ's looking up right
Is
now.
it set up the
and
same?
also,
Candy got put a, yeah.
Blue
How much for
Forest.
fucking tickets?
No, they're cheap. It's like $25.
That's cheap.
They're cheap at both.
Oh,
of
that's
them.
right. They're
Well, I don't
opening
want
in
to see.
April.
I
It's
am
still a ways away.
Ingve. I am the god. Have you seen that video?
Dude.
I am
He
Ingve. I
hit one of
play
the drummers
God.
over the head with a guitar.
Wait.
Because he was pissed.
He what?
Oh,
Besides
there
him
he
and Dave
is. He's in
Mustaine,
May 9th.
an old drummer's tale. Ingve Malmsteen was such an asshole that he fucking bashed some drummer's head with his guitar because he was pissed. Is that true? Scott, would you
I don't know.
I don't know about that, but
All I know is
In the 80s, cocaine,
all I know.
arpeggios.
wouldn't put.
All
it
I know is that if you hit me and have the guitar player or guitar
player. Wait a minute.
He can swing Randy Rhodes around, but
if you hit me in the if you hit me
maybe Angus Young. I can hit you with Angus Young, maybe.
all right. If you hit me in the head with a guitar, you better knock my ass out because I swear to God, dude, I will fucking shove a drumstick right up your ass.
I want to see someone with a guitar player. I just want, dude, that's the next level.
Right? Let me grab this guy. And, like,
It is to that
something
point
there with
where
it.
people have done some ridiculous shit on stage. Like even Incubus, freaking that guitar player, he smashed someone over the head with his guitar. He got pissed off at some shit.
Oh, Rick James did shit really fucking.
But even
fucking
recent,
shit, too.
in the 80s, yeah.
Dude, so did Elton John.
You're supposed to do that in the 80s, but the 2000s, and then Incubus, yay. Mellow. Oh, they get pissed and smash each other with shit. You don't think about that, but I would love to see someone hit somebody with a guitar player. Someone grab a guitar player, hit the drummer over the head with a guitar player. Fuck yeah. I would pay money just to go to that show.
Ingve though is
Hit me with the guitar player.
Is good.
I would love it.
I like saying
I would love it.
I like saying Ingwe, but it is Ingve.
If Scott McLaughlin, as pissed off as he is at the Rams, if he grabbed my guitar player, hit me over my head with my own guitar player, I would love it.
Fuck face.
Yeah.
I don't wish anything
Okay.
bad on Greg, but
You got to hear this.
just the fact that it happened, that'd be awesome.
This is goddamn hilarious. This is a Yngwie Malmsteen like parody video. Oh, God damn it.
Oh, great.
Oh. Where the fuck is a goddamn plug in this piece of
What
shit?
the fuck? You got AV outlets on this motherfucking
Why
phone?
don't you don't eat your fucking
There he goes.
Your phone is like 3 times bigger than mine.
tablet?
Okay.
Does that work on a submarine?
Submarine.
It's got an OtterBox.
So we got the
We all live in a yellow submarine.
but JJ is the
No, he went to a piss.
oh, it says part 9 going to play.
No.
Oh, piece of shit. Okay, so I'm going to have to do it by the mic.
I'm so amazing. I'm the best.
Is this the shreds?
I am your new god, little boys. I'm just amazing. Check this shit.
That's really him.
No, it's not.
It's a parody that someone made, but it's fucking hilarious.
The shreds? No, it's not.
Now Ingwe is
I love the shreds videos. They fucking
dude.
crack me up.
He's fucking tight, dude.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. No. But why?
I actually taught God how to play guitar.
Oh God, how big guitar.
I am so fucked.
He is fat.
You gotta forward that to Greg, dude. You'd love that shit. Dude, the John Petrucci one's good too. He goes through all this rack gear. Oh, this controls the temperature of the sun. This blah blah blah. This makes your heart explode. That one's funny too.
I'm gonna turn this fucking thing off, dude.
Oh, you scaredy cat.
Well, we're all a bunch of a-holes right now, so it's gonna flip us all off at this point. Tiffany, hello.
She's still in.
Oh, dude, you got me good with JJ. Hey, but JJ, I stood in for you on the Christmas Carol. Did you like it?
Oh yeah. Thank you.
I was just trying to be you.
Dude, the Christmas Carol was
They're
awesome.
looking at me trying to be you, and then I just.
But it was funny because he changed his whole demeanor.
I'm
I'm like going, so at the left, I'm
was
going, what
drunk.
the fuck? Yeah, you can definitely see that Tato got his buzz going on.
I didn't know what the fuck was happening. I was just reading the words, and some shit came out. I don't know.
that was fun.
What was your take on it, though? Because that was supposed to be all your shit.
I didn't see it.
What? I just asked you that.
Huh?
You haven't even watched it?
That's right.
I was doing it.
I wasn't shared it.
We see how.
I had a freaking script that was the JJ lines,
But JJ's
and
like,
it was the whole like story.
if I wasn't there, fuck it.
He wanted to make fun of you, but I had your lines, so we made this happen. And Tiffany was in there too.
Yeah, I appreciate that because there was actually a lot of drama behind what was going on that day.
On Christmas?
No, his girl, I think, right?
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
She's like, "Who does a show on Christmas Eve?" I'm like, "We do."
No,
It's Monday.
we had a fucking blast.
bunch of fucking
did.
drummers.
It was awesome.
It was fun.
That was fun, dude. By
was
the
a
way,
great
that was
show.
really fun.
Fucking A.
I hope I didn't fuck it up too bad.
Well, so next week
Oh, that's
we
the
have.
best thing.
So next week we have Texas Runaway.
No, next week is isn't it your little...
Oh, I'm sorry. In 2 weeks we have Texas Runaway.
It's his birthday again.
Next
So
week is
I
Bikers
can't
Alley.
wait. Yeah, Biker Alley. So, but I can't wait for the 18th. I cannot wait.
Yeah.
Also,
Are we going to have them play? Because last time they played in the studio.
well, we'll see what happens. If Alini can make it in and hook
good.
everything up, that's fine. If not, we're gonna just put the CDs. That's the whole thing. And when we moved, it hasn't been set up that way for bands to play acoustically yet. So
Yeah, because we don't really have like that many more mic inputs. I'm like looking at the board. I'm like, where do we put all the mics?
right.
You know what's hilarious that you should have come to the studio? Get little George really fucked
No,
up with an acoustic
let's
guitar.
not get-
It's the
Hey guys!
it's hilarious.
Actually, last time we used the same mics for them to sing into and play guitar, so we can pull it off that way.
Yeah, well, we'll figure it out. So we'll see what happens. You know, next week is bike rally. So
Why don't we do a song?
whatever, dude. See, only because
Why don't we do
Scott
something?
doesn't ride, but he wants to ride. And our fault they ain't got no fucking motorcycle. Why is it my fault?
Ah.
Ah!
I don't belong on a motorcycle. Fuck no.
But he plays at Cook's Corner.
Yeah.
Yeah, motorcycle.
That's pretty brave.
We will be there.
That's actually a fun gig. I played there a few times.
Yeah, we'll be there the 24th.
Okay.
Sunday. Biker.
That's actually a really fun
Hey,
gig.
are you going to be there? Yeah. Supporting? No?
Are you gonna show up with your offense?
You know? The same support you give Biker Rally.
Hey! I gotta afford my fucking life and drums and kids and everything else. Like, hey,
He's a
sorry.
drummer. He's poor. He may not make
Yeah,
gas money
exactly.
wise.
Oh my God, who the hell cares?
They did you.
I love these sound bites.
Do you?
Oh,
You
yeah.
put on a fucking weekend, I'm not working. I will be there.
Fucking periwinkle blue,
I work
man.
every weekend. I have kids and a house. And,
Oh,
and,
I have
and shit
kids,
like
too,
that.
and I have a house,
I
yeah.
see what's up. Everybody knows.
He's a mover and a shaker.
You know,
You're putting down the track, dude. Laying down some pipe.
fucking A.
Giggity.
Gotta pay the bills.
You're a pillar in
You know
this
what?
town.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, but you were going to Cook's Corner one weekend, and you were like, "Hey,
That was New Year's Day.
We did a chaotic show.
why
at
would
Cook's
we
Corner.
go? Why would you go to there New Year's
Yeah.
Day though? I mean,
We had a
like,
booth set up and a PA system.
Because I ride
Who'd you have
every
play?
New Year's Day.
it was
And
there
that
was
was a-
bands
that
playing,
was
but we
a
were
mo-
off to the side.
And that was a memorial
yeah,
ride
dude. So it's a
for
fun
my
spot.
fallen brother.
So why
I'll
can't
live
you
fucking
ride
over.
that Sunday?
Because I am working. We don't run a range on New Year's Day.
Well, just
Shomer Shabbos. I don't fucking roll on Saturday.
And besides that, New Year's Day was on a weekend anyways. Even if it was, there would be no range. So there you go. And that's both your questions.
I see how it is.
Dun, dun, dun.
Right? I tell you what, if you're more than willing to figure out a motorcycle safety instructor that can cover my range, and when you're playing, and then not get paid for it, so I can get paid for it to be at your gig, I'm there.
Oh boy.
That's a lot of math. I have to ride home with this guy. He's gonna be freaking trying to figure that shit out. I'm fucking driving in the rain with no wipers,
Ding,
smoking bowls.
ding, 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 ding.
Or you will not be smoking balls.
I'm driving. I'm the captain of this ship. You're riding the Blue Thunder, baby.
No, I'm opening the window on that shit.
Okay, I'm smoking bowls. You just don't want to be smoked out.
No,
You need to smoke weed sometimes.
I do not.
Especially when the
Yeah.
Rams
He
lose Super
really
Bowls and
needs
shit.
Oh no.
You could use a fat bong rip like an half hour ago, dude.
You don't want to see me on fucking pot. No.
No, I want to see everything.
he'll fall
I want to see
asleep.
everything. I'm in.
Exactly.
I'm in.
He
The
will
most
fall-
ridiculous shit. I'm
He
in.
will fall asleep.
No.
I saw cleanly tonight. I
fall
freak out and run in the bathroom.
No interest in being high. It just makes me fall asleep and makes me paranoid. Nothing.
I can talk anyone into doing anything.
Nope.
Scott will get high with me.
No, I won't.
Yes, you will.
Yeah, I mean, he'll be asleep.
One of my buddies did
I'm
at
a fucking
Ozfest.
manager.
One of my buddies did it Ozfest, and Tiff was there, and she saw, do you really want to do that? I'm like, yeah, why not? And so it was one of the sativa,
Oh, the oils?
yeah, the oils.
Oh, shit.
Well, that's what fucks you up.
way
Sativa
potent.
fucks you up.
And I did one hit, and it didn't do anything to me. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take another. And then I took two more, and I was like gone. And Rob Zombie was coming on stage. So I'm like, let's get the fuck out of here. I can't handle this.
Rob
shit.
Zombie recently?
Yeah, no, it was just.
I would get the fuck out of there too.
Yeah, that's when you do the oils,
He puts on a great show, actually.
I've been to a few of them.
But
Lots of Ozfest.
yeah, we were there for like the whole Ozfest weekend, and yeah,
Was that Tempesta playing drums still for him?
I believe so. Yes.
yeah, when you do the oils, that's way more important.
I can't. No.
Well,
I can't
it all
do that.
depends what you're drinking, what you're eating, if anything.
We were drinking all day.
No, it's just
when people go to
I was-
Ozfest, they go full idiot
fucked
mode.
It can be more
And
potent.
there's a 3-hour parking lot party before you even go in.
Yeah.
A lot of people put shit in their oils. Remember we were talking to the dudes at
You mean we're
what's his
smoking
place?
dog shit?
That are like not literal shit, but I mean they claim it to be like a certain
Turp
percentage.
House.
Yeah. Yeah, because these guys
Yeah.
at Turp House would test their oil to make sure it was a percentage, and then they test the competitors, and the competitors were shit. And I've had some that was like straight from the dispensary, and you like take a hit of it, and it tastes like it's already spent oil. It's like, what the hell is this? And it doesn't even get you high. It's like, oh, you bought bad shit.
How long ago was that?
Oh,
It must have been good.
6 months.
All right, well, I'm here to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
no,
anyways.
it's,
It was a good drum shark clinic.
yeah, like
Good football clinic.
Yeah.
football bullshit.
And assholes being blown out. And
Don't
some
be mad.
drums.
Don't be mad because the Rams fucking lost.
I bet you Brady
Hey.
does not retire. I
They
bet
had
you
they
plays
had
it
they
down.
had my fucking support.
No, he retires as a man and starts as a woman. Fuck yeah.
Woman
right?
football player.
That's my call. Sorry.
Isn't that what Caitlyn did?
yeah.
Won the Olympics and came home with like a couple medals and then turned into a woman.
Yeah,
There you go.
Hey, back in the 70s, we all knew that about Bruce Jenner. Yeah, I mean,
I
you
didn't.
couldn't look
I
at him and
didn't.
say he doesn't look like
I
he's
didn't.
trying to
He
like
was on the
walk like a
fucking
woman.
cover of Wheaties, man. I was like a fucking kid. I didn't think about him turning to a bitch.
Dude, he was a bitch.
No, it was the Kardashians that turned him into a bitch.
I didn't know anything about the dude
Thank
until
you.
he turned into a woman.
Just play anything from the 70s and look at his mannerisms.
Try to be with
Mannerisms.
try to be with a Kardashian.
Not Will mannerisms.
That'll turn any man into a bitch.
Right? All right, then. Anyways, guys, we're out here. So we'll see you guys next week. Bike rally. Take it easy, Tato.
Right,
Scott,
Zach?
it's okay, brother.
Yep.
Don't be too mad, man.
I'm not
I
mad.
still love you, brother.
It happens. They try.
I'll smoke him out. He'll be happy.
No, we're not going to smoke.
I'm going to deal with him for the next hour.
Thanks for tuning in.
We might hit up a bar.
No.
We'll see you guys next weekend. Zigzag, we're out.
Thank you, Zig.
That's it.
Thank you, Scott.